Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Flesh and Blood stream. Today, we got Olympia for you. I'm super pumped that the cards are actually coded in Talistar now and that I can play them. I'm really excited to play him and see what we can do. I played a little bit of Olympia last night, and I don't know. The results were mixed, so I'm curious to see if we can cobble something together today. Hey, what's up, Riddler? How are you, brother? You doing all right today, man? Drew, what's up, dude? Okay, so today's probably going to be a little bit of a shorter stream. We're probably going to be from like 1 to 4 today, Eastern time, if I had to guess. I know that the celebrational starts around 3:30, and I'd really like to watch some of the calling today. I'd like to see some of the draft. I feel like it'll be like good reps, like good practice for Hartford. So I'm kind of excited to watch some of it today, and then also doing some recording later this afternoon. So, hey, Trent, what's up, dude? Drew, already with the Trent command? Dude, I don't know. Did are any of the bots connected? It didn't like Stream Elements didn't say anything. Hang on. Let's see. Yep, we're on. Let's look at our dashboard here. Remind me later. All right, says everything's connected. Yeah, it says everything's good to go. I don't know, that's weird. Man, like the let's see where it's working and where it's not working. Okay, so Nightbot's working. Nightbot's always working, Carly said, and that's very true. Nightbot is always watching. He's like terrorizing people. All right. Hang on. Before we play games, let's figure out what's going on with Stream Elements today. Why are you not working? I just want to see like my homepage. That'll tell me if he's in the chat or not. The bot is in your chat. Hey, what's up, Billy? How are you, buddy? Sorry, guys. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with the bots right now. All right, let's see if me rejoining the bot got it to work. What is happening? Okay, I'll have to look at Nightbot later, or I'll have to look at Stream Elements later, because I don't know what's going on and why it's not working. Like, I don't know. Like, it says it's working, it says everything's turned on. Like, I don't know. That's weird. So, sorry about that, guys. That is super weird. Anyway, all right, so short of Stream Elements working, I'm really excited to play some Olympia today. I've made some changes to my list before we get into it with everything. So we're going to take a look at those while we're waiting on our first opponent here. I want to try Hot Streak and Centauri Saber to see what we can come up with. I also think that his headpiece is like really cool. Like, I really like his headpiece. Like, against ninjas, it serves as a 3-block, which is really cool. And against, like, other decks in the format, like, it's able to block 2 and then, like, wager a gold when we need it to. Also, I was on Valiant Dynamos. Like, I was more on a trying to push the swords and daggers every turn style plan. But after hearing what Troll had to say in the Discord last night or this morning, I can't remember when it was, I thought about trying some of the more aggressive attacks. So I have a 57 card main deck, and oh, it's Joe. Let's go, dude. Let's go. I don't know if I want Sink Belows or... Actually, I probably want Dauntless, don't I? He asked if I was streaming. All right. Oh, I mean, Dauntless seems pretty good. This seems pretty good. Like, Commanding Performance seems pretty good. I don't know. Let's try Dauntless. Let's just bring in the Dauntless and see what we can do here. Sink Below might be pretty good, but we have some equipment to, like, try and block out stuff with. I don't know. Let's try it and see what we can get here. I don't really want to give him the opportunity to play a trap and, like, reload anything here. So I think what we might do is just Arsenal Wage Agility and just pass. I'm interested that he's playing Perch into me. He's also playing New Horizon. Now, Joe has talked about playing New Horizon many times when we've talked to him before, so... D-reacts are also not great because of Dreadbore, which makes me feel like my decision-making there was a little bit better. I mean, if he just comes in for 6 here, we're just going to block... Or I guess this is for 7. I mean, if I block up the ante, Glint the Quicksilver, and Refraction Bolters, I can pitch Goblet to come in with Wage Agility and then Arsenal to double down. I mean, that seems pretty good to me. I think that's a pretty good turn here for us. And then, yeah, I think we'll Wage Agility here. Like, I think this is worth waging because, like, it doesn't have greater power than its base, and it doesn't have, Go Again. So, like, there's no, like, real traps that can be turned on here to, like, punish us. But at the same time, like, if he wants the Agility token, he can block this out. It's just probably going to take at least 2 cards from hand. Okay, Frailty Trap. Just blocks 3, and then he takes 4. We get an Agility and a gold, which means if we're able to wager something, we can really, like, really make something happen here. I'm curious to see how good this card is going to be. Like, I really like the idea of this card. We're just going to have to see how it does. Like, Rising Speed, like, the 2 for 5 with Go Again seems kind of cool. Like, I kind of like the idea of playing this card. Like, it seems pretty neat. I think I'd rather block whatever he reloads here, if I'm being honest, as opposed to, like, actually just blocking the Bullseye Bracers. See, and that's why you don't block the Bolton Shot in this deck, because he's just going to do this. So this is for 8. I mean, I could block 8 here if I wanted to. Like, let's think about our turn here. Let's tell Joe we're thinking here. So destroy the gold token to get +3 and overpower. We'll play Hold'em, pitching our Precision Press, and then we'll come in with Rising Speed with Go Again. And if it hits, we can throw the Centauri Saber afterwards. But if it doesn't hit, which is not likely, we can just, well, I guess, I don't know, like, what's it going to be for 11 overpower, which is pretty good. Let's just, man, I hate to take 8 here, though. It'd be 7, 6, or I'm sorry, 8, 9, 10, 11, so I'd be at 24. Yeah, I guess let's just try it here. Let's just try it. Hey, what's up, Ben? Dab on him. Ben, you're not going to like to know that Nightbot is the only bot currently working. Yep, we'll break 1 gold. I mean, I guess technically, like, we could come in for, like, I like Hold'em here because we get a Vigor token if it works out for us. We could play the Saber. Like, I guess, like, so the Agility token. So let's see. We're going to get +6. So, I mean, this would be 8 which means he'd only have to have 2 traps and his perch grapplers to stop this here. So I think the Rising Speed is just a better card to play here. Yep, let's wager Hold'em. It's 11 dominate. Or I'm sorry, 11 overpower and go again with wager. There is also a decent chance that Joe didn't have 2 traps this turn. Like, I really like the idea of playing New Horizon. He's told me about the fact that he literally likes New Horizon in this deck, but like he hasn't like really shown us anything or like any ways to like get value out of New Horizon yet. Oh, dude, let's go. Let's go. Trent said he wants to play some games after this. Let's go. Trent, I'm totally down, man. I'm totally down for that. I'm curious to see what you've cooked up in the lab here. Okay. The inertia trap. Yep, that's perfectly fine because it says go again. We'd planned on pitching to the Centauri Saber anyway. So we win the gold and the 2 Vigor tokens, which definitely means that like attacking with the Centauri Saber is just good for us. Also, like, it's not going to hurt us. Well, I guess we do have the Frailty token. Lol. It's kind of funny, but no, I can't, unfortunately. But we do get to play around the inertia token. That was like a 5-point losing turn cycle for us, I guess. I mean, I could give some equipment here. I could also just give 2 cards if I wanted to. So we have 2 Vigor tokens, which means I could draw a card, and then I have 5 go again, followed by like a Saber and then Arsenal a card. If I block with Blade Fury and the Dauntless here, but these are both pretty good cards that I really don't want to give up, honestly. Let's just block 6. We'll take our turn the way it comes, and we'll see what happens here. Let's draw a card. I mean, I like arsenaling this card, honestly. We get to just come in for 5, go again, and then we can throw the Saber at him. So, I mean, ends up being an 8-point turn for us. Yeah. Unfortunately, the go again stuff is like actually going to hurt us into like Joe's deck. The go again stuff is just going to help us into like every other matchup there is except for this one, which is unfortunate. And then this is only going to be for 1. Yeah. The Frailty traps are like actually insane right here. No, we're not going to pay for the Vigor token. We're just going to Arsenal to hold them and pass here. Hate to draw a cash in with no gold. That's a big satch. I mean, we could like play Hold'em, attack with a Saber here. I mean, I think this is okay to take 4. We can use Bolters to give go again here. 1 for this, 1 for this, 1 for this. Yeah, we can go to 18 here to be able to play our hand, I think. He's going to Bullseye Bracers in his last card. Well, we are going to block this one. I mean, I could just block 6 over here. Like, it's probably the best play I can make is just to give up my equipment here and then just keep my turn. Because my hand's very good. Like, my hand applies a lot of pressure. Vigor token. Dauntless is really good here because it makes his traps cost 1 more. I'm actually a really big fan of this. And then let's come in with Centauri Sabers. I'm going to turn on the Refraction Bolters here, and we are going to wager. I mean, this is a pretty good turn for us. Inertia Trap would be bad. Boulder Trap could be bad for us. Like, the chess piece is Temper, unfortunately. All of the cards are Temper. They've really moved away from Battle Worn, I feel like. I don't know, except for Guardian, apparently, which I guess Guardian just needed more block. I do feel like that, like, Flesh and Blood has really moved away from the idea of, like, playing cards, like, of giving everything, like, Battle Worn, like they did at the beginning of at Flesh and Blood, I feel like. So I could... Well, I'm already going to wager here, right? So it just makes more sense for me to give go again, play the Blade Fury. I mean, yeah, let's just play the Blade Fury. We're going to let the Bolters hit. Refraction Bolters being able to give go again is actually really good here. Do I want to create a Vigor token? Yes, I'm going to pitch the cash in to be able to make a Vigor token. It's worth arguing here that the cash in my arsenal might just be better than being able to push extra points in a Vigor token here, but I mean, this turns into a 14-point turn for us, like, and we get 2 Vigor tokens and a gold token going in the next turn here. Oh man, I missed a whole bunch of messages here. Can you give an overview of these heroes and their stats? I mean, yeah, absolutely, man. So Riptide is a ranger hero, kind of like Azalea was yesterday, Bryson. And Riptide plays a lot of things called traps, which are defense reactions that try to deal damage to their opponents when you play them defensively. It's actually a really cool deck, and Riptide's really good. He just really struggles into heroes like Dromai and Prism, which is why a lot of people don't play him, honestly. And then I'm playing a new hero called Olympia, who is a warrior. And every time I win a wager, he makes a gold token. And there are cards like this card right here that says, your next warrior attack gets +1. And when this attacks a hero, you may wager a Vigor token. And the Vigor token says, at the start of my turn, destroy this and gain a resource. So, like, it just gives me the ability to, like, it gives me the ability to wager when I want to. I think this is worth going to 12, honestly. Ow. Something's in my eye. Joe's trying to set up a 6-card hand here, which I really like. Ow. What is in my eye? It's actually the first time I've seen somebody try to set up a 6-card hand in this deck. That's something in my eye, sorry. Should have been the first swing, because as they block with an attack action, you don't need to blow it. Oh, that makes a lot of sense, Christian. Yep. It does railroad me into blowing up bolters regardless, and Hot Streak gives me the option to have that there. Yeah, you're completely right there. You are completely right. I could not agree with you more. I did not even think about that. I appreciate you guys catching that. So can I double Slice and Dice, play Hit and Run, come in with the Hot Streak, and then come in with the Saber, arsenal the double down? That's actually a really good play here. Cash in, really putting in the work here. Oh, I have the resources here, actually, which means I can just make Vigor tokens, and then I can swing Iron Song. I can actually use Iron Song response on the next one. Oh my god, Drew said, yeah, Guardian was lacking some armor. Glad they got some to compensate. Shut up, Drew. Oh man. I mean, that is unfortunate. Is this actually just better for me somehow? And then I can just swing the Saber. I just don't get the Grains of Bloodspill here. I mean, this has actually turned out to be pretty good for me. No, I can't make the Vigor, unfortunately. And then we'll come in. This is going to be for like $1 billion, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I hadn't counted that yet. I'm not even going to pretend that I had, but so 2 from the Saber, 3 from this, 3 from this, and then 2 from this. I mean, yeah, that's pretty good. We just had a 17-point turn off of 5 cards, 4 cards. I think we can just take 3 here. I think being at 8 is fine. I think that's pretty much where I want to draw the line at life that I'm going to give up. Three, 4, 5. We'll give up the headpiece and the arm piece here, I think is better. I like being able to wager gold, but I think I'd rather have resources going into the next turn. That would make Bolton extra broken. True probably did want something that would make Bolton extra broken. I am inclined to agree with you here. Yeah, let's wage agility. I think this is worth wagering right here. Even if we lose this game, I have to say this is probably the best Olympia has felt so far. And I even like made a misplay off of the hot streak. I mean, it would have ended like Joe didn't block with a card that would have given hot streak go again, but Christian was correct. That was the correct play because we give ourselves an opportunity to find go again there. That actually makes a lot of sense there. A vigor token says at the beginning of your turn, destroy this and you gain a resource. So if you have 2 vigor tokens, you get 2 extra resources at the start of your turn. It's kind of like an opposite seismic surge. How your seismic surges yesterday, Bryson, they made your things cost 1 less. The vigor tokens just give you resources. Does Bolton just beat up on Brute and Guardian players? Does it actually just beat up on Brute and Guardian, Drew? And I ask because I don't really know. Man, I don't shy away from the fact that I've never really played a lot of Bolton. I don't dislike Bolton. It's just never really been my cup of tea. His bigger token. Oh, that's funny. So I'm curious to know if he'll give me 1 more card to keep the agility token. Probably won't matter if he keeps the agility token. If he wants the agility token or not. Oh, it's good because of all the attack actions? That actually makes a lot of sense. Okay, so I get a gold and agility. I mean, are we just looking to arsenal this card so that we can try to win the game off of it? Probably not, right? Probably not. So I get a frailty. He gets a ponder. He chose not to reload anything. I mean, 6 is just better than 4, I think. I mean, I don't know. Being able to come in with go again and then throw the Saber's only going to be for 1, so this is definitely just a better pick. And we'll just discard edge ahead here. Yeah, no, that definitely makes sense. I had never really considered that, but that makes a lot of sense, honestly, that that would be the case. So if I block hit and run and my chess piece here, I can 6 go again and then come in with a dagger for 1 if I wanted to, but I really don't think that's where I want to be. I do like the idea of blocking this out and then coming in for 6 go again, representing something else, and then arsenaling an edge ahead. Maybe I'm supposed to block with the edge ahead here And then Arsenal the up the ante, because the up the ante like really gives me a chance to win the game here, considering we've seen a lot of traps so far. I mean, just being able to give +3 on a turn like is really good here. Yeah, sorry, troll. No Kayo today. I'm trying to. I really want to make Olympia work. I don't know. Being able to take cards out of his hand is probably just good enough. I mean, if this is Rain Razors, I go down to 5. See, this is really where I feel like he would have benefited from having snaps this turn. I don't know. No, I don't really want to wage the agility because with a card in Arsenal and 2 cards in hand, he could actually use the agility. And so I think we're just going to come in for 6 here. Is this a frailty trap? Tar pit trap. All right, so I go to 7 off the tar pit trap, which is not good for us here. I actually had not considered playing Quicksilver Dagger. Definitely could be something to play though. Like, it doesn't sound terrible. It just seems like kind of okay. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't really know. I don't really know how that would work, honestly. I don't know if it works that way, to be honest. I don't think it would work that way. Yes, Soup, I don't think it would work that way, but I could be wrong. I don't know. So, if I block... If I block 6, I'm going to 4, and I'm getting a frailty token, which is just going to make my next turn worse. I could just block 9. And then come in for 5. Actually, come in for 5 with the hot streak and give myself the potential for go again here. Okay, whoa. Let's block here. I think this is the correct way to block. And then we can kind of like force our opponent to try and give us cards here. The hot streak has potential for go again since it's 5. I don't think I really want to wager here. Maybe I do. Because it's an agility token. You know what? Let's wager here. I don't know if this is correct, but it's just per blade. Okay. I'm going to take your word for it. I really don't know, to be honest, but I'm going to take your word for it, Trent. All I have to say is I love Bolton. Drew, that's going to be your new command. Hey, Stream Elements is working now. Does that mean that the commands are working now? Let's see if it is. Exclamation point Drew. Come on, Stream Elements. It's throwing in the timers, but it's not reading the commands. Seriously? I mean, that's fine. I go to 6. And the sink below? Okay. This like weird trading game does not favor me, honestly. So this will probably be for 7 if I had to guess. Let's freaking go. You love to see it. Yo. Odair? I really hope I'm saying that right. I apologize if I'm not. Odor? I'm sorry. I know I'm butchering your name, and I apologize. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate you being here. We got 3 things we ask everybody when they follow. What's your name? What got you into Flesh and Blood? And what are your favorite hot dog toppings? 3 staple questions of the channel. You going to Walgreens? Okay, I love you, baby. Be careful. I think we want to take 1 and go to 5 here. At the idea of making my opponent give up cards here. I don't know. Yeah, it's coming through on Twitch because Nightbot is working, but it's not working on like Stream Elements isn't working on YouTube for some reason. I don't know why Stream Elements is not working. Cursed technology. Grumble, grumble, grumble. God, I sound like such an old man. Like the timers are coming through on Twitch, which is weird, but like it's like the commands aren't working and I don't really know why they're not working. Like I have all the commands, like they're all turned on. I don't know. Guys, I'm sorry the commands aren't working on YouTube. That's weird. Oh, it's too late, but I'll tell Carly that you said bye when she gets back from Walgreens. But it's too late now, unfortunately. I mean, unfortunately, the lower we get during the course of this game, like the harder this is going to get for us. We need to get him down to where like he has to block the daggers. Like that's ultimately what I need to happen here, is that I need him to block. Oh man. Oh man. Oh God. Bryson, Robert, and Bryson again with a big hydrate. Okay, Bryson. All right, you're cut off. You're cut off, Bryson. There are no more big hydrates. Bryson, I'm doing the first 2 and that's it. All right, so we go to 4, get an inertia. I mean, this is probably going to have to be a block with my whole hand kind of thing. And if this isn't red, I would be baffled. I think we have to block 4. I really hate to block with both of the Wage Vigor tokens because it like the Wage Vigors because they don't really like turn on anything he wants to do here. But I think we have to like block here. Like I don't think there's a world where we can't block. We have to hope that he draws like a pretty like awkward like oh man, if we could block 6 this turn and like, or I'm sorry, block 5, I guess, keep the cash in and the rising speed, we'd be in a pretty good spot here. I mean, I have to block 5. We're now at a point where I have to block Bolt and Shot, which is like really sad. Get out of here. Everybody is trying to drown me. It definitely feels that way. I mean, I literally can only block 4 to go to 1 here, which means I'm just dead whenever he draws a trap that works. I really needed that to be like a little bit of an off turn. Like I needed him to have a couple of traps in hand. It's always funny. I like that. This kind of stuff always happens to me when I play Riptide. Like you guys watched it happen the 3 nights I played Riptide. I would have all the tempo, and then I would just draw like a triple trap hand, and I would just like cry myself to sleep. I mean, technically Up the Ante and Blade Runner are like the 2 best cards I can keep here. It's not going to matter because I'm dead, but yeah, I mean, this is for 8. And we're just dead. Well played, Joe. Good game, buddy. Man, that was a game it felt like we should have won. Like, God, it just like, man. I'm trying to, like, I'm going to have to go back and watch that one and figure out where I went wrong because I feel like I should have won that game. Like, that game felt like it was mine to lose. Like, we dealt quite a bit of damage here, like, on turn 5. And then, like, we literally had, like, what, God? We had literal 5 turns in a row of dealing 0 damage somehow. Like, it's crazy. It's also really interesting to see New Horizon in this deck because Joe doesn't get punished by blocking with it like Lexi did. Like, Joe still gets to play his deck and do things when he doesn't have New Horizon. Unlike Lexi. When Lexi blocked with New Horizon, like, their turn got so much weaker. So, like, interesting. All right, so we got 3 big hydrates coming here. All right, let's see. I don't know what's happening there. Yep, now let's save our 0-1 number there. Okay, so yeah, everybody wants to watch me drown apparently. So we got 3 big hydrates coming. I'm not doing Bryson's like 7 hydrates here. It's absolutely. You just wait until I get 6 more points. My God, you guys are crazy. Yo, what's up, Joe? That was a good game, man. That was a really grindy game. It's one of those games where, like, I was just talking about it, where I felt like I should have won, and I don't know where I made a mistake, or if it's just one of those games where, like, I just got riptided out at the end. Like, I don't know. That was a really good game, though. That was like a really grindy, close game. Like, I enjoyed that match very much. All right, well, let's get it on. Let's all right. All right, I got one. We got one big hydrate coming here. Oh boy, definitely missed my mouth a little bit there. That's what she said. Oh boy. All right, I'm just gonna go fill up 2 water cups. I'm not even gonna do the be right back scene. I'll be back in a second. Okay, I'm back, you hoodlums. Drew said he's stockpiling all of his points for the next time we do a drunk stream. Drew, you can rest easy, brother. It's gonna be a hot minute before we do another drunk stream. That was a lot for me. That was a lot for me the other day. Okay, man, that's for sure. I mean, dude, New Horizon looked really good there. Like New Horizon did look very good right there. Like, I really liked it, and I was never not on the New Horizon train. I just was playing like a list that like somebody put together for me. But I mean, New Horizon looked really good that game. I like that you could block with it whenever you wanted to. Although I have to say, there was only one turn throughout the entire game where you had a 6-card hand, wasn't there? Like, there was only one turn where you like put 2 cards in your arsenal, wasn't there? Yeah, I mean, I was actually really worried at the end of that game that once we got to the end of the game that like you had the game locked up, because that's where Riptide just like lives and breathes and like dominates, is those 2 cards, those, 2 cards attacking for 10 or, or like 7 or like whatever and blocking 6. Like, it's just really good. All right, big hydrate number 2. Okay. Jesus. All right. I've determined the problem with Big Hydrate and why I struggle with it. The water's always so damn cold. And I just can't slam cold water like that. God, my mouth, like, it's a very uncomfortable feeling. Okay, we got one more coming here in a minute after I recover from the cold here. Hey, let's go. Trent said whenever you return from the well. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay. Let me grab my Olympia deck here. And I think I want to go second here. Let's see. Hey, what's up, dude?
What's up?
I'm trying not to drown currently, but from all the cold water I'm slamming, but you know.
I don't think it's working out that great for you.
It's not, dude. It never does. Okay, so against Riptide, we probably don't want the D-Reacts. I don't think that, like, I don't like them against Rhinar. Did I just say Riptide?
You did.
I thought I did. I don't like them against Rhinar because he can just intimidate them out of our hand, and that's really when we want them.
Mm-hmm. There's always the Arsenal.
Yeah, I mean, arsenaling them is really good against you. It just, like, I have to, like, facilitate my entire game around it.
Yeah, and that's not what you want to be.
I don't know. Maybe... I wonder if Dauntless or Commanding Performance is better. Let's do Commanding Performance here. And see what we can put together.
I'm excited. I actually haven't really seen much in way of, like... I didn't read as much into all of the new Warrior stuff, so I'm excited to see.
Oh, no, that's fair. Yeah, it's really cool. Does a lot of fun things.
Sure.
I'm worried that everybody else just does better things.
Which is a fair enough thing to worry about. I'm just gonna go bonkers here.
Okay.
And I get punished. It is what it is.
Oh, dude, let's go. You love to see it. You love to see it. The stream knows what Trent sounds like, but not me. I don't believe you. You and Trent have been playing games nonstop for the last, like, 2 days, dude. You have to know what Trent sounds like.
Yeah, we've been playing on call. We played last night.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, get out of here, Drew. You're just trolling. All right, I think... All right, we're gonna... All right, we got one more big hydrate coming here, I guess. I'm assuming Trent was stuck with a red right there.
That was something.
And now Aqua's regime with a big hydrate. Okay, so I owe you guys 2 big hydrates. All right, so now we're 2 big hydrates in. Oh, you meant your voice, LOL. Dude, that's hilarious. I mean, that is true. We don't know what you sound like. Am I playing this card and just wagering it all? We just living on the edge?
I'll just spoil it. I'll spoil it now. Drew sounds handsome.
Does he? I believe that. I believe that. You don't have to twist my arm very hard to get me to believe that. So let's play this. Make a vigor and agility token.
Very nice.
Let's play edge ahead, and then let's come in for 5 wagering.
I mean, the wager here just gives you a gold. I have no incentive to get another agility.
Drew said, man has got me blushing over here. Oh, man, I love it. I mean, I could, but I don't really want to do that. I think I'd rather just arsenal this. I can actually just make another vigor and then another agility for no reason. I did not think that through. And then we'll arsenal this.
I was gonna say we both have an agility. I have no reason to like.
Yeah, no, I
I have no
definitely
incentive.
was not thinking that one through. We probably should have arsenal that card, chat. We probably should have arsenal that card and set up for next turn. Carly says Drew needs to be on stream. You heard it, Drew. You need to be on stream so that we can, so everybody, the world could know what you sound like. What is this? Oh, you get an agility and a might token, and I get an agility and a vigor token. I see. Okay.
This guy. Hold on. City.
No, you're good, man.
Just throw this guy. Just casual 10 go again.
I mean, it is pretty good. I mean, if we just block 6, this ends up being 6. And then I have pay 1 for this, and then pitch into this. Man, I kind of want to take 10 here. My hand's kind of cracked.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I don't know. We're going to take 10. I don't think this is correct. Nick, I'm not taking a shot here, man.
Jeez.
I'm not taking a shot. Get out of here, Nick. God.
Not this stream.
I don't think anything happens when you stack agilities. I think I just get to have
one
cooler go again. Like, I don't think anything happens, Aqua. I think I'm just bad at this game sometimes.
Got a gold out of it.
I mean, that's true. I did get a gold out of it. All right, so we're going to play this card. We're going to play Slice and Dice. We're going to come in with Go again.
Interesting.
I mean, this is a pretty good turn. Like,
this is the destroy the arsenal one.
Yeah, if you block with an attack action card, it destroys your arsenal.
What would I do on my turn here?
Super Go again. I like that. Super Go again. Okay, I think my mouth is like finally warmed up enough to do another ice cold water big hydrate. So while Trent's deciding, okay, just kidding. Trent's decided.
I've decided here. Oh, shoot.
Wager and let's wager an agility and let's buff attack here. Oh wait, shoot. I have this other card in my hand. No! Can I start the turn over, Trent? I'm sorry.
Oh, good, dog.
Play this card. Slice and Dice. I don't have to pitch that card. Play this guy. Okay, as a reaction, we're going to go 2. And I get to pick 3 modes. So I get to wage agility, wage vigor, and buff. And so, yeah, I totally just left one of those on the table. I get to play Blade Fury.
Oh my gosh!
I'm not going to create a vigor token because I'm going to make a vigor token from there. And then this is going to be for 7.
7?
Okay. That wasn't a bad turn. Yeah, I'm glad that you guys noticed. I just completely left one off there.
Commanding performance is still end of turn. That's busted.
What's busted?
Commanding performance isn't just the next swing. It's till end of turn.
Oh, yeah, it's everything. Like, everything that turn. It's crazy. I'm sorry. Is that a 1 for 8 with Go again?
Where was it 1?
Because you had the...
Does it have a vigor?
What? Why is it 1?
I don't know.
All right, chat, somebody help me.
It shouldn't be.
Yeah, I could have picked all 4 there, Drew, but I wanted to play my edge of head for 4 points there as opposed to just coming in with the saber. I definitely glad that like we undid that so that I could pick every mode that time. When this attacks, if it has Go again, create an agility token, and you had 2 mights and an agility.
Mm-hmm. I shouldn't have any resources floating. I have no clue why this thing is...
Okay. Can anybody see why it's happening? Like this is only cost runner only cost him 1 instead of 2. And if that's correct, that's great. I just don't know why.
I don't think it's correct.
Also, why do I not have a Vigor token?
Did it give it to me?
It gave it to you.
What? What? That doesn't make any sense. Did you wager on your second swing?
No. Target attack. Yeah,
What?
target attack wagers an agility and a vigor, and it gets plus Y. And I picked it, and it gave you the vigor, and it only gave me the agility.
What? What the heck?
Okay, so
Just add a resource to your pool here, I guess.
yeah, so up the ante is not like it gave it the +2 because I wagered 2 times,
Yeah.
but it didn't give. That's so weird. Does the resource matter? Like, let's just think about this before.
I mean, having an extra resource can always pay for grains of blood spell.
That's
so
true.
I feel like,
yeah, that's true. Where is it at? Where...
Or even pay for Iron Song Versus.
Enable. So we'll add the resource and then close manual mode. I just learned how to use that the other day.
Weird.
Yeah, Aqua. I'll have to report that in the Talishar Discord because that's interesting to me. So do I want to wager again? Or, I mean, if I play this, pitch this to play this, I can arsenal my run through, which is pretty good because then I'm coming in for 8 with the wager effect here. And I have the commanding performance effect, which is really good. And that allows me to create a grain, to activate grains, because it's use the resource, pitch a blue, attack. No, it doesn't, does it? I'm 1 short because I have 4 and I need 4. So I can make a grain and an Iron Song versus if I pitch my run through and arsenal this. Probably better to arsenal this. Okay. So this is 5 go again, and if you defend with an attack action, I get to destroy a card in your arsenal, which is irrelevant. But so maybe I'm supposed to arsenal that card instead of the edge ahead here? I don't know. Yeah, I've had to report a few things over the last few days. Aqua for sure. Dude, having double vigor and a gold token, like having a 6-card hand is always crazy.
Truly.
So we'll just do nothing here, and then I mean, I guess since Trent blocked with 2 cards, I could wager here if I wanted to instead of arsenaling. I don't know. I kind of like just being able to arsenal. Yeah, let's create a Vigor token, and we'll pitch this. I think this is fine. So we'll have an extra resource next turn. I am down a point, so Trent's 2-card hand could be good enough to, like...
Could be. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. So, play this. Play this. Actually, it'd be play this, attack with this, have my blue in hand, pitch this to play this, and then play this. And then I can arsenal my wage card. Okay. I actually really like this play here. Now, hopefully it's just another claw. That's honestly what I was afraid of.
Bad news. It's not another claw.
Yeah, I know. I mean, this is just 8. Like, if we're not going to cover up the Quicken token, like, if we're not going to cover up and try to make use out of the Quicken token, there's not really much of a reason to do anything here. Like, I can just go to 11. I mean, so let's see. This card's worth 4 points. This card is worth 3 points. But it also functions as go again for me. Let's go to 11 and see what happens. We still have almost all of our equipment block left.
Mm.
We'll come in for 3 and see how Trent blocks. That was pretty much the one card he couldn't take.
What you're saying is, I'm doing the best at this.
Yeah, I mean, that's, man. Do we even have a turn now?
Jeez. I mean, bolters, but
I mean, it'd be give up bolters and then pitch this to play. I think we're going to have to. Like, I want to get value out of my slice and dice here, so we're going to pitch Blade Runner to play edge ahead and then pitch this to come in for 8. Wagering. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Probably why people block with bolters very early on. Never really played with refraction bolters, so kind of learning a little bit here today.
Someone's never played Dory.
No, I've never played Warrior before.
Oh, Warrior in general? Wow.
Yeah, I've never played Bolton. I've never played like
my wife played a lot of Blitz Kasai. So I learned how to play it first, and then I taught her, and then she fell in love with it. So
oh, that's cool.
But Fraction Bolters isn't for that deck. That's definitely a Valiant Dynamo, and then she's super hyped for new Kasai.
Oh, I bet she is. It looks really cool.
It was funny. I threw together a deck. Interesting. And we played together like a Blitz game on Talishar, and there's a lot of cards in there that she's never seen before because like I need some of the draw cards, right? So she saw, for the first time, she saw Cash In and read it and didn't realize there was that extra text of you can play with a single gold token. So she just looked at the card for what it was, and she's like, this card is garbage. What is this?
I love how you're telling me this story and like
Casually
absolutely rickrolling me this turn. Like, so casually. Like, you're telling me this story about you and your wife, and I'm just look up and I have no hand. What just happened?
I had a bad draw, and then I used Sand Sketch Plan. That was the gist of it.
Oh my god.
Ah.
Okay. Yeah, so that's a thing that just happened. Wow.
Sorry.
No, you're fine, dude. Now you're probably just sitting over there with a reckless swing.
Probably am.
I guess if I draw a card, I just leave myself with 1 floating, and then I have 4 resources to be able to... Like, this in Arsenal's not really doing me a whole lot here. Let's do this to see what we can find.
Yeah, I really like this build. But it's like, it's banking on setting up a really, really good Intimidate turn.
Yeah.
Which is super possible, but it's way more possible now than it ever was before, which is awesome.
Wrong card. I just picked the wrong card. So we know we have go again, so we should come in with...
Ward.
I think this is the correct play here. Dude, Trent had a very good turn. Like, I mean, it really wasn't like crazy. Like, I think a more accurate description of what just happened is Trent turned a very mediocre hand into a good turn.
Yeah, it was a very mediocre Blood Rush, and then it went nuts.
I mean, are we... So I have none floating, and I need to be able to play this, so... If I... So I can't... I'm arsenaling something here, so Trent just gets to take 2. Or Trent probably gets to kill me. Do I want to make a Vigor token? I mean... Then I'll have 1 floating.
Do you have any extra resources?
That's what I'm trying to count through.
Yeah. That's always the question.
And then this gets to be for 3 go again because of hit and run. That's what you intimidated last turn. Like, being like having to arsenal to hit and run was when it was my only blue.
Yeah, that's tough.
And like having to arsenal that did not feel good.
What do I want to do on my turn? That.
He destroyed you with when you played Max.
Yeah, but then Bolton just does awful things.
Just did dumb Bolton stuff.
Yeah.
And then yeah, I think we'll wage the Vigor here. I mean, like, definitely has more value for us to have the Vigor than it does for Trent. I think, at least for us anyway. Like, the resource is pretty good.
I like this. I like this.
Oh yeah, no. So Joe, absolutely, your turn. I mean, I'm glad I have a double down on top. Your turn with the 6-card hand was extremely good. Yeah, like that was a really solid hand for you. Like, it really put you in the driver's seat at that point in the game. Like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, show me what's in that arsenal. Show me. Ooh, a Blade Runner. Ooh.
Does it banish it face up?
Banishes it face up. It says it on the card,
that's
too.
really good.
And if you don't block this out, then it's gone.
I mean, we're gonna block it out. I mean, I guess there's no difference between 1 and 2 at this point. Like,
Sure. But then you lose a Blade Runner, which I think is a really good card.
are we about to do this? We're gonna see if this is enough to help us out here.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if it is, but
What does Double Down do again?
my next thing that I wager gets +3 in overpower.
This is just for 2. I think I'm okay with this. Is this just game?
I think so. If you don't have a react here.
That's it.
If you have the reckless swing, that would be such a sad day.
Man.
Okay.
Wow. Whoa.
We just stole a game from the depths of hell that we should not have won.
That game swung hard both ways.
That was...
I felt like... Oh, man.
That was a crazy game. And you're absolutely right. That game swung very hard. Like, I feel like I was in a pretty good spot, and then I felt like I was in a really bad spot, and then I won out of nowhere. Drew said in all caps, that's Warrior, baby. Okay, so Up the Ante just bought itself a lot of stock with me.
Yeah.
Like,
Double Down Up the Ante goes crazy.
That was really cool. I don't think that's in any way indicative of this matchup, but that was kind of cool. We should... I mean, if you have time to run it back, let's absolutely run it back.
I got nothing going on today. I play as many games as you want,
My
pal.
man. All right, I'm gonna go fill up my other water so I can do this other big hydrate and drown myself. I'll be right back.
Okay, now chat. We gotta all spam something stupid. But what? All right. So Drew wants to hear some stories. There once upon a time was a guy from Kentucky. Oh no, wait, that's even better. Oh, no, wait, that's even better. Something stupid, just spam that in chat. That's really good. Hmm?
Time for Trent to tell us some stories. I hate that. Man, did you tell a funny story?
No, I was going to, and then I had nothing. It's pure blank.
Oh, that's hilarious. All right, we got 2 big hydrates coming, and then we're gonna see if we can beat the final boss Trent one more time here.
Oh, that's so unpleasant to hear so up close.
I need you to know it's twice as hard to do this when I'm listening to you talk about how unpleasant it is to hear. Oh, Jesus. I honestly think we're just supposed to give everything here.
Oh, let's go. Let's go.
Oh, man. Oh, we got one more big hydrate coming here in a minute when I catch my breath.
Jesus.
I mean, it's a pretty good opening hand, honestly. Like, this could be a lot worse. So, I gotta hear the rest of this story about this pirate king here. I need to hear the rest of this story. This feels like something I've missed out on here in life.
What are you talking about?
Card Fight King. He said there was once a guy named Gold Roger, and he was the king of the pirates.
Oh, interesting.
And I'm gonna be honest, I kind of want to know what's going on there.
You ever heard of One Piece?
Is that from the show?
I think that is One Piece. I think that's like the opening of One Piece.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I've never seen it, but if I had to guess, I think I'd just take 8.
I've told like, you know, like my buddies that like they needed to get me on like the anime train, that I was tired of being like the only person I knew that didn't play anime or didn't watch anime. So they found some ones for me that I can watch.
I'm not a big anime guy either. I did watch One Punch Man, and that was good. But that was kind of it.
I don't think I've ever seen that one either.
It's funny. I'm a big superhero guy, so One Punch Man was up my alley, and the satire of it was really good.
Okay, that's cool. I think we're just supposed to block 6 here, if I'm being honest. Like,
Yes. Yes.
the Quicken token does me no good, so we'll just take 2. But I do think that that's a good play from us. Well, agility definitely working out in our favor right here. I've heard that Cowboy Bebop is really good.
I have 2. That one's just a little older, I think. I think
is it?
like yeah.
Yeah, let's make a vigor token. We got the resources. We might as well. We'll aim for Iron Song versus here to see if we can get a courage token out of this. Although Trent's probably just going to give us like scabs here, if I had to guess.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not worth anything from hand.
Cowboy Bebop is a classic. Only one season? What?
I think they're like space. I think it's, if I think about it right, I think they're like space bounty hunters.
Okay, that sounds kind of cool.
If I know that if it's the one I'm thinking of.
I mean, this doesn't have go again, but he does have an agility for next turn. So, I mean, maybe I'm just supposed to give these here in case I decide I don't want them anymore.
I don't want to play with you anymore.
It was like so dark. What an interesting twist on Tori story here from Trent.
Oh no, this hand is garbage.
Well, it probably means it blocks well.
You would think.
I would think you are correct. Oh man, we start talking about anime and the chat's popping off now. One season, 2 movies, but forget the movie. The series is just that good. Are we still talking about Cowboy Bebop? Yeah, we are still talking about Cowboy. It's a masterpiece. Man, that's masterpiece is a lot.
Yeah.
So we'll play Blade Runner. We'll play Blade Fury. We'll play another Blade Fury.
Actually, it's Flurry.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's FL.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, there's we'll throw that one on the punt counter today.
Like the McDonald's McFlurry.
Yeah. Anyway, I did not know that. I'm glad somebody was there to read me that card. Oh. Bryson, I'm pretty surprised at the amount of people I know that like don't watch anime, because I kind of just thought everybody watched anime that I knew. Like, I mean, you know, we're all weebs, so
Yeah, I mean, it's expected. Man, I don't know how I feel about this deck yet.
is this the list you were playing the other day, or is this? It looks kind of different with some of the newer cards.
No, the list we were playing the other day, I think, was just in what's like pre-heavy hitter stuff.
Yeah.
This is new. I threw this together last night, and I have played like 1 or 2 games. I think it's got bones, but it's not there
Okay.
yet.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, sometimes it takes a lot of ironing to like really find
Something
things that you
works well.
want. Yeah, no, undesirables.
My bad.
The people who make Grand Archive are named Weebs of the Shore.
Gosh.
Just popped in my head because anime.
On the nose name.
I mean, I do like it.
Yeah, that's good. What is this? Oh, I remember.
King, buddy, I appreciate the confidence in my ability to play Warrior, but man, I'm just going to be honest. If you are looking to me to figure out your Kasai problems, it's probably going to be a long one, man. I would not call myself a Warrior player. I really like Olympia. I think Olympia looks really cool. But yeah, no, I mean, I'm actually really looking forward to playing Kasai. I like that you can just like throw, that you can literally just throw 3 dominated nourishing emptinesses. Like, that's insane. Like, that's actually crazy to me. Blocking?
Yeah. I want that vigor token.
It seems like it. This is a great lesson on why you should wager on the second one so that you get the +3 off slice and dice. Trent would have been less likely to block there and let us play our cards. So big punt on my part.
Big oof.
Big oof indeed. And he has a blood rush. Well, let's cry ourselves to sleep.
Oh, and it's good this time. Let's go, baby.
Oh man.
And this wouldn't be possible without that vigor token you so generously gave me.
Oh, well, I'm so glad I could help. God.
Dude, listen, you pulled out 8 damage out of your butt.
That is
so
true.
I don't want to hear it.
That is true. I definitely won a game last game I should not have. Okay, so we should just block 6 here, right? Like, this is just the best play we should make. It's just to block 6. Like, we're just gonna try and not go to like sub 10 off of a Blood Rush turn, because we learned that even with 4 cards in hand, we can almost die from 15. So
I got bad news for you.
Well, I'm glad I blocked. Stand by decision. Let's give up our... I mean, okay, so let's actually think about this here. If I go to 10, like, is it worth giving up the block here that I want to give up to go to 10? Like, there's nothing coming after this. So, I mean, if not, I'm at 14. I mean... Let's just go to 10. Like, it's just numbers, right?
It's just numbers. It's just ones and zeros.
Yeah, exactly. It's just ones and zeros. All right, so Trent already has an agility token, so I'm going to wager that he does not want another agility token. Or maybe he really sees the value in not giving me an agility token. Either way, we're going to do what we can here.
I mean, there's just so much go again. It's like... How much value is there behind that?
I mean, listen, you get super go again, according to Drew. I don't know what that means yet, but I hope it's something cool. Like, even if I just get to yell super go again at you, like, I think that's worth it for me. So Bryson, right now there's a new set coming out in a week or two, and so I think everybody's playing the new set, but Bravo's very popular. Bravo won the last Battle Harden in Cincinnati. Like, Bravo is like a very popular deck right now. Like, it's just not... You're just not seeing a lot of it because everybody's wanting to play the new cards. Hey, what's up, Slip? Lavente. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm actually really curious to see which hero is going to make a really good like mark into CC as well. From heavy hitters, because I think that there's a lot of potential in this set for some good like CC characters actually. All right, so Drew takes Trent. God, Trent takes the extra might token here.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Take one. Yes. Joke's on you.
No. This one's not as good of a hand.
So this will be for 7. And we have an agility token, folks. I mean, we're just going to take 2, right? Go to 8, and then we're just going to, like, play another 4-card hand anyway.
4 cards? What are
Let's draw 2 for 0 resources. Broken.
That's the 4 cards you were talking about.
You love to see it. We have an agility token, so like I kind of just want to use this card. Like, real talk. Hey, I said what I said. I'd rather be famous instead. God, I had that song stuck in my head now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Slip. Trent is showing us some of the new Rhinar stuff, and Trent's done some pretty dumb things to this point.
Dumb like gameplay or dumb like
like dumb good.
Oh. Sure.
Dumb good. I mean, dude, you were literally telling me a story and almost killed me casually, okay? Like,
casually intimed whole hand. Swung for 15, it's fine.
I would call that pretty good.
It's just every other Tuesday for me, though, so I don't know.
Well, I'm glad I could just be another number on your body count, Trent. Can't
Like you
believe
make
you
it
did
sound.
Of
Make it
course,
sound like you're just a piece of meat.
yeah, of course I did.
Stop! Quit doing that.
It's his favorite card.
Ugh.
Hopefully it doesn't give Trent the tokens this time around.
Send them over. Give me all of them.
Oh no, it actually gave me the tokens this time around. All right, cool. It probably gave Trent the right tokens last time, and like neither of us could just figure out what's going on.
What can I
Okay. Okay.
I don't like that.
Let
at
him
all.
cook. Let's go. Up the ante is
that.
insane, Slip. It's actually insane. If I could fall into the sky. What song are you talking about, Andrew? Listen, dude, I'll start singing. Don't put me past it. And I'm a terrible singer. Y'all will not enjoy it. I can promise you that. You said Battle Harden.
Ugh, this sucks. Okay. Well,
So Bryson, the tournament structure. Oh, hang on 1 second. A one.
let's go crazy.
A one.
Let's go crazy.
All right. I don't feel like either of us got what we wanted out of that.
Well, I had a better chance of getting what I wanted than you did. It's like 50-50 for me. For
Yeah.
you, it's like
Yeah, 1 in 6 of what I want.
ugh.
So Bryson, a calling is kind of like an open where anybody can play. And when I talk about a battle hardened are 1 day events that normally have somewhere between 100 to 200 people. And so like they play all day, cut the top 8, and the winner gets what's called a PTI, a professional tournament invitation, I think is what it technically stands for. And you can use those to play at like the Pro Tour or Worlds or anything like that. Do you get to intimidate twice because of that?
Yes. I just don't know if that's gonna matter right now. Well, that's okay. It's just, man,
He rolled a 3, right? So
yeah.
we're good.
I don't know what "we're good" means. But
Don't
I'm
worry
just
about
saying.
it. Don't worry about it. Just gonna block with my equipment. Yes, Arsenal a card. Yes.
It didn't have to go again. You do this.
Yeah, but I drew this card,
no.
and I want I want that.
Which health am I at? Okay.
Do I want to wager off of that? I think that's just better, right? Like because we get to
I
just
don't
like
think so.
live the dream.
No, I don't think so. Whose dream? Let's be real. It's not mine.
It's mine.
It's mine.
I'll tell you that.
My nightmare.
It's mine to steal another game from you somehow.
Nightmare.
And then we get to play Edge Ahead. And then if Trent blocks with a card, wait, no. Why do I not have enough resources?
Because it's a 3 cost.
What did I do wrong?
You spent 1 on commanding performance, 1 on the saber, and you spent 1 to play edge ahead.
Oh man, I miscounted. I'm such a boob.
Yeah, you are.
That's big depresso.
Winning.
Well, I guess we'll throw the hot streak and cry ourselves to sleep. Although I do get to wager an agility token here, which I think is pretty good because Trent has to decide. All right, well, big oopsie from your boy over here. We definitely miscounted our resources like an idiot.
I don't know, man. It may not.
What is this? We're snipping tooling this hand.
Well, you got to do it quick. You're about to not see any of those cards anymore.
That's why I'm doing it right here. Snipping tooling that. That's going to be on the old Twitter page later. Good God.
Maybe there's
Am
a
I
chance.
just dead?
You shouldn't be because you got armor. Oh no, you're not. But you're at that. You're at that magic number. Magic number, baby. Magic number.
Magic number's garbage.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Tell me how you really feel.
Sorry.
Jeez.
Sorry.
Jeez, bro. Please. You're pitching it up the ante? What?
I have 2 red cards and
Okay.
a blue, bro.
Okay. Is that I can't see your hand.
That's true. Listen, Slip, don't even bring in that reckless rage, that reckless stuff, man. Get that crap out of here. Time to fight for glory of Olympus, I guess. Well, dude, we somehow stole a game 1, and I'm hoping we're about to steal another one.
With a freaking double down, you're gonna play a stupid wager card. Oh. Yep.
I'm so sorry.
Not. That laugh is not a I'm sorry laugh. That's it. That's it. Run it back. I'm doing KO.
Oh god, I am sorry, but like, man, I've just won 2 games from the dead. Like,
crazy.
Absolutely crazy. Oh.
Sending you a new link.
All
I'm
right.
sending.
All right, send me one, and you can play KO. Oh my god.
Brother.
Oh. All right, last big hydrate, and we're caught up while we're waiting on another game from Trent. Oh, here it is. It's right here.
Jeez, man.
Yes, visit this site, please. I do trust this site. Thank you for checking, though, Discord. Discord always got my back.
What was on your side with it? Let's do that.
All right. So now, earlier we just brought in the commanding performances against Trent, but against KO, I actually really like the sink belows here.
Yeah, I see that for
because
sure.
you don't take any cards out of my hand.
And Reinhardt just moves slower, and wants to set up. So commanding performance is just fantastic.
You want to play a game? I'm down to play a game in a little bit. Yeah, for sure, Bryson. Song from White Chicks. The one that Terry Crews sings.
I would walk 1,000 miles. I could just see you.
What an amazing song! It's by Vanessa Carlton.
It's the Making My Way Downtown.
Yeah,
that one.
Making my way downtown, walking fast. God, what is that called? I can't remember what it's called.
Hold on.
Double Down makes me think you need to play Olympia or play D-Reacts versus Olympia. I mean, that makes sense. Like, people are gonna play Double Down into you. Like 100% they will. We're just gonna Arsenal, right? Like, we just don't want to do anything. Just give. I mean, I guess if Trent has like the
this one right here. Is this the one you're talking about?
Oh my god. Okay, I was gonna say, oh my god, 5 of 6, and he
Yeah,
can put Blood Rush on top. Wait, is it random? Is it random?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's random, buddy.
Okay, so you don't at least get to pick. There is a
Blood Rush
chance.
Blood Rush was the last one revealed.
Yeah, so there's at least a chance you didn't draw the Blood Rush.
There's a chance.
I guess we're about to find out when you block.
The 1/3 chance I didn't draw the Blood Rush Bellow. Because it's 6 cards.
I can't play everything here, can I? Like, it's just not possible.
You could try.
So I need 2 resources for the swords. I need 1 resource for this. And I need 0 resources for this. And if I do that, I don't get the wager.
Well, why would you really need to wager? Let's be real. Like, whoever wants to do that anymore?
I mean, so you have 5 might tokens? Jesus, God in heaven.
Yeah.
Everything in moderation. Okay, Drew.
I'm just
Bobby, I'm glad that your Saturday's better hearing me sing. I was really hoping I would just say the name of the song.
Hold on. I pulled it up and then 1,000 miles.
1,000 miles, yep. That's such a good song.
I sang that line. But
you did, and I still couldn't think of it.
It's all good. All right.
Is there any way to do it all here? Let's just make sure that I'm not missing anything. So if I pay 1 into this and then play Blade Runner to give it go again, I'll have 1 floating, which means I could technically pick these 2 cards to come in for 7 after that. Or I could just attack for 10 and then Arsenal this. That is a much better line of play.
Edge ahead is wage agility.
It's just sad because I can't. Yeah, we'll get double agilities. We want Uber go again here. We want super go again. Sorry, that's what it was. All right. All right. Last big hydrate and we're caught up.
What do I do here? God, forget.
If you drew Blood Rush, you say no blocks and make me cry.
Yeah. Or I could get another might token and still make you cry.
I mean, sure.
Nah.
Just make the smart plays while you're over there. Jeez. Yeah, double agility. Wait, why did it not give me double agility?
I mean, it gave you the one for winning the wager and
But
the
I
gold
wanted
for it.
two.
Did it give you the option twice to wager?
Yeah, I picked yes on both of them because I literally said, oh, we want super go again. Oh, he had one arsenaled. Oh, I'm sorry. He didn't even need it. Oh my god.
Yeah, I didn't really need that guy.
You make me sick.
Says the guy who straight up just stole 2 games.
You are correct. I have like just 1-2 games that I should not have.
Yoink. Let's do this guy.
So your next thing is going to be for 7 plus 7. So this is literally going to be for 10.
Claw for 10. Casual.
No blocks.
Yeah, buddy. How about another 10?
Oh my god.
Feel about that? That do anything for you?
Does that do anything for you?
You just ate 20 damage?
Oh, dude.
How good is your freaking hand?
I don't know yet is the problem, but I'm about to draw 2 cards and see. We're going to see if it's going to be better. If I draw 2 reds, I'm going to cry myself to sleep.
Oh, God.
All right. We did not draw blue, which is not great.
Bro just said, yeah, half my health. Yeah, just take it. Just have it.
Then to just not draw blue.
I want you to have this. That's what you just said just now.
So attack with go again. And then pitch this to play this. Play this. Pitch this to play this and pitch this to come in. I mean, yeah, I guess I should technically come in with the hot streak first. And if Trent decides he wants to intimidate me here, then that's fine.
Nah, I don't care about that. Nah, I don't give a crap about that guy.
So we're going to play this. We're going to play Blade Runner. So now that we have Super Go again.
McFlurry.
No, we're not going to make this. I would like to. God, did I say Fury again?
No, you didn't say anything.
I'm going to play Blade Flurry. I'm just going to have to remind myself of McDonald's getting a McFlurry or something. All right, 10, and we're wagering a Vigor token.
Yeah, but how much
I mean, so my hand definitely wasn't worth taking 20. I can tell you that. Even being up 10 points. Oh. I mean, Olympia doesn't feel that bad, honestly. Like, Bobby, like, I mean, like, it definitely feels like it needs a little bit of help, honestly, but, like, it doesn't feel, like, super weak. Like, it feels like it can do some really solid things. You just, I don't know, like, you kind of have to, like, this hand's phenomenal.
It's just Warrior with different on-hits.
It really is. Like, it's just Warrior with different cards that we get to play. You do have to play the attacks, though, Bobby. I have to say that. Is that a censor?
It is a censor-rated pitch. That's correct.
And this is 8 go again?
A censor is a 1 for 5, but when I discard it, it still counts. So
why? So double might, double agility. Oh, of course you get double agility. That's cool.
Why did I get double agility?
I have no idea.
Oh, because I blocked with a clash of agility, and we clashed. But I already had an agility, so it didn't matter.
So am I just supposed to take an off turn here and set up an arsenal? I mean, like, my hand's not bad. I mean, I could block 9, throw a Saber and arsenal a card here. Like, I don't know, like, or it's 8, 11, or I'm sorry, 8, 10, 12, 13 off of 4 cards. But I'm going to have to take way more than that because, I mean, the worst thing that comes in is Claw here.
Cast Bones is so good.
Let's block out here. Cast Bones is really good. I think that card gives you like a lot of like very high roll potential in my opinion.
It can just like, instead of just a full off turn where I just don't do anything, I just play Cast Bones and then try to set something up.
I mean, yeah, no, absolutely.
That was the question.
So
Do
it's
I
like,
leak more damage?
it's like now is
or-
Trent going to throw his last card at me?
Yeah, that is the question. I think I do. I think I do. I think I just am pushing as much damage as I can right now.
I think we save equipment to go to 13 here.
Yeah.
But give up the bolters knowing that we might need it next turn. So we're going to attack with the saber here. Yeah, there's definitely going to have to be a bathroom break after this. There were way too many big hydrates there. Oh man, I still owe Robert another big hydrate that I missed.
Always sloshing.
And dude, I literally like literally we lay in bed some nights like Carly and I do, and like I feel like I can like literally feel myself like sloshing when I lay there. It's ridiculous.
Ugh. Human waterbed.
Yeah, really though.
Ugh, what is this? What do I do with this? Hmm.
Okay, so he makes a might token, and then we'll let's block 5. Like this is we're at a point where like I think I'm okay to start using equipment here. The slosh boss.
What?
Somebody called me the slosh. Brian called me the slosh boss. Absolutely amazing.
Never want to be called that in my life.
That's amazing. It's absolutely hilarious. Let's block 3. God, that's so funny. Carly said you beat her to the waterbed comment.
Ooh. Ooh. No, stop. I don't want this.
So if Trent wants to only block with 1 card, he'd have to give me 1 card and then scabs and fleshbag here. So I think I'm gonna wager.
Oh my gosh. Up the ante isn't just weapons.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude.
What the
This card is
frick?
broken. Like, and like when Drew was talking about this being on a mat earlier, like I really want to, like, I really want this mat. This is a mat I would probably play for. Like,
Oh, 100%.
pay for. I just said play. God, I can't talk today. Yeah, that card is actually insane.
Let's do something crazy.
He's going crazy.
Let's hit it. Let's hit it.
Yes. The only thing better would have been a 1. Oh no. Oh my
Ooh.
God.
That's 6 attacks.
Censor,
Look at
Skullcrack, Wrecker Romp, Wage Agility, Bare Fangs, and Savage Beatdown.
Oh, that's a lot of attacks.
All right, we're going to try and kill him, boys. It's really
You
our
can try all
only
you like.
choice.
You can try all you like, brother.
I mean, we're going to try.
Still got some stuff. Still got some little things sitting around.
Okay, so this will be for 6. And I mean, yeah, let's wager the agility token here. I think it's worth like. We're gonna have to refresh because Edge Ahead's stuck on my screen. I hate when it does that.
Usually I like click on a different card, but I don't know how good that's gonna be for you right now.
I mean, let's play this. Because if Trent does randomly have a D-React, and then we're not going to pay for the wager token, we are going to crack for Go again. Because Trent didn't block, and then we're going to come in for 7. So that was probably the first time that I've actually played around the flesh bag in an appropriate way. Because, like, this was an action I didn't want to play that turn regardless. So being able to give it up there was pretty good.
Let's see it. Let's see something crazy.
Dude, Scowling is insane. Scowling is like
Well,
an insanely broken card. And honestly, this might be a hot take. Scowling is the best it's going to be in Levia. I know, it's a hot take. Like, a deck that gets to play Scab Skins, Husk, and Flesh Bag is broken.
Oh, yeah.
It's insane.
She just got
14
also.
Oh, fucking God almighty.
And 14 Go again.
Shut up, Trent.
It's fine, whatever.
Oh.
Yeah, but she just got the Apex Bonebreaker too. So
yeah, she gets the arm piece as well if she wants it. Yeah, like it's
full freaking fridge.
Dude, like Levia might be unstoppable. Oh, we finally drew a sink below. Let's put this on the bottom.
Well, let's go. Let's go. Do I throw? I think I threw this. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh my God. And it gives him Go again. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. I was really hoping that Trent wasn't going to do anything after that.
That's a lot to hope for.
Yeah, well, you know, we're hanging on there. Yeah, Levia had a fridge before the arm piece. Like, so am I just going to the magic number 2 and then trying to cheese you one more time? No, that's stupid. Would be terrible. We can go to 4, though. We can take 3 and go to 4. I mean, am I supposed to give the headpiece and take 4, go to 3, and then throw both of my sabers here?
How?
Because I have an agility token. No, I'm saying like if I block the I block with my headpiece and keep my blue.
Got it.
I think that's better. Like we are just setting ourselves up to die to double reckless swing here, but I think we have to try and keep some kind of advantage going right now.
Don't hit me with some stupid freaking.
I mean, to be fair,
major.
To be fair, it's a good name. Like,
it's a good name.
It is a good card to name there, in my opinion. So this is 2 Go again, which Trent probably doesn't care about, but
no, but I'm just worried. That's all.
Tex said, "Do I give the head?" Shut up, Bryson.
That's what she said.
Okay, and then I mean, Vigor's a resource token, so I'm actually gonna have to think about this for a second here because so if Trent has a non-attack action that blocks 3, like if he has a beatdown and like gives both pieces of his equipment here, he just gets the resource token, which could allow him to like roll into a 5 and go claw into something else. So I think this is a no. I think this is a no. We're just going to come in for 5 and put the pressure on. I mean, I know he can't reliably double reckless in one turn, Troll. I meant more like we're leaving ourselves in a position to die to double reckless over the course of the next like 6 to 7 turns, more like. You made your friend upset using like Levia, using the arm piece, or are you talking about using flesh bag slip? Because I mean, using flesh bag can like ruin somebody's day 100%.
No, I think I can just do this.
I mean, she still like she will block from hand, like just because she does want 6s in her graveyard. You're correct, but at the same time, like, but I still think that like there's the, I don't know, like just the fridge is just gonna make her good turns so much better.
Yeah, because they can just hold out.
Yeah, I have to go to 2 here, unfortunately. That is the second Reckless Swing, and he pitched the other one earlier, so that's kind of cool.
Look at you paying all this attention to all the cards I'm playing.
I try to when I'm playing.
No, it's absolutely correct. I'm just picking on you.
Hey, Dak, what's up, dude? Discards his last card to give himself a second might.
Your cards, hand them over.
I mean, 2 and 1 is irrelevant, right? Like the difference in 2 and 1 is irrelevant in this matchup. There's no Stillblade Shunt to get got by. So
there's that new I was gonna say there's that new block card that if you have an agility token, it deals a damage.
That is true.
But I don't have an agility token, so
so we have 2 options here. I mean, you don't, but you could. Like, I was like, you have the agile windups in your deck, I assume.
Yeah.
So if I block with Blade Runner, I get to stay at 2. I get to pitch my blue to draw a gold coin. If I draw a blue, I can come in for 5 go again. And then I can also throw a saber. Potentially both sabers afterwards. Or if I block 2, I go to 1, and then my turn is 2 and then 5. So it's guaranteed 7 points. So I think it's better just to go to 1 here and take the guaranteed 7 here. That is a good question. I don't really know if Levy is going to use Beat Chest, but she could. There could be like a super aggro version of Levia that tries to use Beat Chest to like run out more cards. Some KO just don't even run Reckless. Oh, that's interesting. I think the list you sent me is on 2, right, Troll? I'm going to play like Trent's on 2, and if he gets me because he's on 3, then I just tip my hat to him. I think that's really all there is, unfortunately for me. It's also worth noting that, like, or no, Sandscape Twins and Rhinar. That's a Rhinar specialization. Yeah. I was going to say you could shuffle and like try to find one sooner, but
I do like Sandscape Twin a lot, though.
I mean, it's a good card.
Yeah. Really good card.
And then this is for 5. Hopefully this takes 2 cards out of his hand. Technically, it could take a card out of his hand and Tunic here.
Which is the case.
He goes to 1, and then he's going to take at least 2 cards out of my hand.
Try 3. Oh, wait, a big drink.
God, why is that for 9? That's so dumb.
Double might, bro. It paid to discard that mighty wind up last turn.
So I just can't do that, can I? I think we have to block like this. Like, it's kind of crazy, but I think we have to block like this. And we're not going to put this on the bottom. I mean, I think this is a good card, but in my opinion, if she uses any Beat Chest, it'll be Assault and Battery. Is that the 3 for 7?
Assault and Battery is the one that gives you a quicken.
Okay.
But yeah, it's the 3 for 7.
All right, so we're gonna lead on Hot Streak here because if Trent is stuck blocking with an attack action, then it gives us go again, and we get to take another card out of his hand.
Yep.
Actually, I could
You
draw.
know.
Let's draw another card here.
What the heck?
And then we're going to arsenal our card and set up for next turn, I think. Kind of get punished for our decision.
Let's go. I just had to really hope that I wasn't a beast within, that I was going to draw and discard there.
I mean, yeah, that's...
It's getting more and more
That would have
possible.
been a crazy way for me to win the game.
Yeah.
Like, 100%.
But...
So I couldn't have blocked 9 there, Troll. I had 2 blocks, or I had 2 3 blocks and a 2 block. I could only block 8 from hand. I had to play the sink there.
I mean, this isn't really a... There's no reason to not do this.
I hate you.
Well,
I'm just kidding.
I mean, what was going to happen?
I'm just kidding.
What was going to happen here? Let's be real.
Man, you pitched that first one so long ago. How did you get back to it that fast?
I have 27 cards left in my deck. I'm just pumping. Like,
Phew. All right, chat. I'm about to run to the bathroom. These hydrates are killing me. I'm about to piss all over myself. I love you guys, but I hate you guys. I'll be right back.
yeah, we don't want to have that knowledge as an audience to know that the guy we're watching is just wet, and it's all our fault. Just I pray that we can be better than that. Each and every one of us.
Okay. That might have been like the most like releasing pee of my entire life.
Why do you say these things online?
I don't know, man. I'm weird. Don't come at me with that stuff, dude.
Fair enough. My bad.
Oh.
Looking back at the stats from that game was crazy. I threatened a total of 98 damage.
How much?
98.
I feel like I'm the real winner. I threatened 69 damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
But then also, like, looking at the first 3 turns, turn 2 I took 10, turn 3 I took 10, turn 3 you took 20.
Yeah, dude.
We just had a blitz game after that.
That was really weird. Like, we did, like, there was, like, that one turn where I dealt 13. And then you dealt 9 on the following turn, and then everything else was just random chip damage.
Yep.
That was a good game, though.
Yeah, for sure. I need to definitely get more into the lab about that Reinhardt deck, figure out what things got to change and what I can do to make things more threatening.
No, I mean, that's fair. I think it's definitely just going to take, like, some just playing and, like, figuring it out. And just seeing what works and what doesn't, so.
For sure. All right, I know someone else was wanting to try their chance in the ring against you, so I'll bow out.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate the games, man.
Of course, dog.
All right, see you, man.
All right. See ya.
All right. Olympia. All right, Olympia's felt pretty good so far. 2-2. Lost a game to Joe first off to start the day on Riptide. Won 2 games against Reinar and then lost a close one against Kayo. So I was like, I don't know. I'm kind of liking the deck here. Draw discard cards are good, I hear. Hey, that's what I've heard. Slip. Yeah, Bryson, let's play one, man. Absolutely, dude. Do you want to hop in the Discord? And we'll play one? All right, last big hydrate we got coming for Robert. Sorry, I'm like 33 minutes behind schedule in these big hydrates, but we're better late than never. Whew. Okay, we're completely caught up on big hydrates. I'm gonna save my picture of my up the ante and 3 rising speeds over here so that we can share that with everybody later. Olympia hand. That's what we're gonna call it because that was a crazy hand. Did you post this list in the Discord? I did not post this list in the Discord, but I will. Copy deck link to clipboard. And there we go. Hey, what's up, dude?
I just realized I was probably muted.
Oh, no, you're good, man. Copy deck link to clipboard. Let's get a private game going. Have you played any since we played yesterday?
No, but I've been watching and thinking. So
okay, watching and thinking. I like it.
Just absorbing it, you know.
I mean, sometimes that's all you can do. All right, no pressure. There's 24 people watching us right now.
24 people about to learn how to actually play Bravo.
All right, that's the kind of confidence I like. Okay, I'm gonna go. I sent you the link in the game chat, in the table chat that we're in. Drew, are you up next? Carly said you need to be on the stream so everybody can know what you sound like, and Trent says you sound very handsome. So into Bravo. I feel like we're definitely looking at bringing in the commanding performances. We want our sinks and we want the steel blade shunts. We probably don't want these. I'm at work. Oh, sad face. And honestly, we're playing 24 blues in my list, so I'm kind of okay to just play 66 cards into Bryson, and we'll just hope he doesn't, like, you know, dominate me like crazy. I guess I could take out the 2 for 5s with Go again here and run 63 into him.
So Zach, with Olympia being a new character, I have no idea how to sideboard.
Bro. Oh yeah, I guess there's probably not a sideboard matchup for this. Is there a Dorinthia sideboard option?
Dorinthia
might say Dory. Might just say
Dory. Yes.
Yeah,
there's a Dory.
Click on that one.
Okay.
All right. Let's do it. We're going to make an agility and a vigor token, and we'll go ahead and pitch this and save it for second cycle, and then we'll just arsenal our wage vigor and pass. And I really don't mind to say the names out loud of the cards I'm playing because I know that Bryson doesn't know what any of them do, so
sure.
Probably the most safe I felt to just say card names out loud.
You've probably never been safer to do so.
Okay, so I mean we have a steel blade shunt. I could just pitch this wage vigor to play steel blade shunt to cover this up. We do have to be careful. Bryson might try to fatigue us here if the game goes on long enough, so So this is one of Warrior's defense reactions, and it blocks for 6.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, but it cost me 1 to play it, so.
Oh, poor you.
Yo, what's up, Nick? Talishar. Yes, all of the heavy hitter cards are now on Talishar, Nick. You are correct, sir. And I'm very, very glad. So let's activate Iron Song versus. Let's attack with Centauri Saber for 2 go again. So Bryson, if this hits you, I get to make a courage token, which says my next attack that I play gets +1. And then if it hits you, I can pay 1 resource and I can make a vigor token, which is the resource one. And also, if you block this with an attack action, it gets +1.
Interesting.
This is Drew. This is not Diablo. This is not the same person I tried to drunk teach the game. Bryson actually, we played Magic together for a long time. There's actually a really funny story involved about how I met Bryson before we ever played Magic together. Like, I have liked Bryson for a really long time before I ever even like met him playing cards.
You just didn't know it.
I just didn't know it was Bryson at that time. And then we'll attack for 7. And so I'm going to wage a vigor with you here. So this is for 7. If it hits you, I get a vigor token. If you stop it from hitting you, you get a vigor token.
Yeah, without dumping my like literally entire hand, it's hitting me. So
yeah, I was like, it's really like, it's like if you have something you can throw at me that's pretty good, like you might want to do that. If you have like a card, like if you have 2 blues and like another card, like you could always like block with 1 card and swing the hammer at me for 6. Like I was like, we kind of went over like stuff like that yesterday, so you can evaluate stuff. We'll go Blade Runner, then Glint. I probably should be on Tunic Troll. I wasn't even thinking about that. Like this is probably a very like well-designed Tunic matchup, honestly. Yeah, probably should be on Tunic, honestly, especially with me playing Shunts. What's Olympia's text? It says the first time each of your attacks wins a wager, create a gold token. And then we're playing like cash ins and double downs and stuff like that to try and like abuse the gold tokens here. I think I'm going to block 3, take 5. And then I'm going to attack. I'm just going to play. Yeah, we're just going to play our hand out and we're going to Arsenal the Shunt here. Or the Stillblade Shunt here. So we'll try to set up a little bit for next turn. Because we're not playing any attacks this turn that are actually trying to gain anything. So there's no reason. All right, so this is for 2. And if you block it with an attack action, it gets go again.
interesting. So I can just take 2, and then you don't get go again. And I get to maintain the cards in my hand.
So technically that is true. Now, as the hero that I am playing plays a lot of ways to give my weapons go again.
Oh, so you could have like a reaction that gives go again.
Right. Now, if I'm going to give it go again, it's probably not going to buff it. So if you have a really good hand here and you can like use your Tunic to Bravo me next turn, then like it's probably worth it to just say no blocks on this first one. And
well, you can't gain attack this turn.
That's only on attack action cards.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
So technically my weapons can be
This is
buffed.
a weapon.
Yep.
Gotcha.
You're correct. Yep, Nick, you are correct. We just went in a gold plus X every time we wager, which is really cool. And yeah, Slib, Guardian with agility is really dumb. Like, I don't think it'll ever be like that dumb if I'm being honest, because the idea of like the wage agility cards are like really good in my opinion, because like they like people have to block them to get the agility token, so it's hard to utilize those. So when this hits you, I'm going to pay a resource to get a vigor token for next turn. And then this will be for 5, because Blade Runner says that my weapon gets go again, and then the next weapon I have gets +3. So this is for 5, and if it hits you, if it hits you, nothing, but If you block with an attack action, it gets +1.
Just a second.
No, you're good. That text does not stack, by the way. So if you block with 2 attack actions, it's only +1. It's not +2, just to clarify. Over the head equipment? Yeah, absolutely, man. So the head equipment is 2 with temper, and it's an Olympia specialization, and you pay 1 and destroy it, and target weapon attack wagers a gold with the defending hero. It's actually an insanely good piece here. Like, it's a really good headpiece. Like, it's really good, Nick. Dude, it is really fun. Like, I'm really enjoying it, Drew. Like, this has been like some of the most fun I've had playing a new hero in a long time. I don't really play the new heroes. Rutro Reggie. Dude, Slip, don't come at me with this big hydrate garbage, dude. We've already have I not drowned enough for you guys today? As Bryson said earlier, big piss inbound. So if we pitch the slice and dice to play our Steel Blade Shunt, we take 2. Bryson doesn't get his crush effect and we go to 31. And then we get to use our Vigor token to play Commanding Performance. And then... Ooh, actually, no, that doesn't work that way. If I want to play it all... Man, I don't have a blue. I mean... I still think we're going to play the Steel Blade Shunt here, pitching the Slice and Dice.
If I could read, I would be very upset.
Oh, man, I love that meme so much. If those kids could read, they would be so upset. Okay, so I think we're just going to throw a Wage Agility here, pitch our run-through, and we're going to Arsenal Commanding Performance. I really like this card, and I'm curious to see how much value we can get out of this over the course of, like, our stream today, because, like, this card is, like, I mean, we're 2 hours and 12 minutes in, and I think it's blown up 2 Arsenal cards against Trent. I can't remember, honestly. Trent might know if he's still hanging out. He might be able to correct me.
What is an agility token?
It says your first weapon or your next attack action gets go again.
Okay.
Two, 4, 6,
My
7.
hand is
2, 4.
Awful.
Well, I'm sorry, your hand's awful. The good news is that when your hand's awful in Bravo, you can block. So
It's true. Kind of think we're just...
it is crazy to think that we have as much armor block as our opponent, because we both have 3, 6, 9, 10. 3, 6. Oh, wow, you're right. We actually have one more. Wow, that's crazy. Dude, I did not even think about that. Having more armor than our opponent, than our Guardian opponent, is actually wild. Okay. I mean, having 2 Favor Scenes isn't bad, because you can still swing Hammer for 6. If you have, like, a blue. 2 blues, I mean. If you have another card you want to Arsenal, that could also be good. You can't really use the agility token, but stops me from getting one. Hopefully we don't have to block, because this hand's pretty good here. It did clear 2 Arsenal cards? Okay, that makes sense. I thought it did. I thought that's what it was. I mean, Slip, you do use Big Hydrate more than anybody, man, and I do enjoy it. So, do you like your last Arsenal card? Like, are you wanting to Arsenal it?
I was leaning towards doing so.
Okay. Yeah, I think...
It's not a blue.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Oh.
I was just asking. Because I was like, if it's a blue and you don't like it, you can activate Bravo even though like it's not going to matter. And then you can swing an Othos and it'll be for 6.
Yeah, I don't have another blue, so
Okay.
I know it's on top of my deck, and I kind of think I might be benefited by having this in my arsenal. So
Okay, fair enough. I like that. Same end our game. I have 1 block less than you. I mean, so the less block on Flesh Bag was actually like really good. Like the flesh, like don't get me wrong, like the 1 less block, like it is important, but like Flesh Bag is just so good. So let's make sure we do this right. So we're going to play Commanding Performance. So this says my next warrior attack gets +3. And anytime you defend with 1 or more attack action cards from your hand, I get to destroy a card in your arsenal. We're going to play Hit and Run.
your next weapon gets go again.
Yeah, the only important part of that is go again, because I haven't attacked with a different weapon this turn. We'll come in with Centauri Saber for 5. And if Bryson blocks with attack action, we get to blow up his arsenal. Bryson could like give us the Crown of Providence here to get rid of his arsenal, and then like have a 5-card hand anyway. So we kind of take away the text.
Interesting.
So
Thanks for the line.
Oh no, you're good, man. Take your time, dude. Gabber, I actually started with Dynamos and I changed to Refraction Bolters to try to play more of the actual attack action cards here over Dynamos, because I feel like the attack actions lead into like swinging with 1 hot streak and then only like playing an attack action afterwards.
Oh, that has 6. Oh, crap.
Well, you can take 1. It's okay. Like, it's not like the damage does anything. It's just a point. So,
okay, so the crown will resolve before.
Right. You could choose technically if you wanted to do it the other way, but I have no idea why you would.
Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense.
Okay, so when this hits, we're going to pay 1 to make a Vigor token. And then I'm going to attack with Wage Agility here for 7. And I do think I'm going to wager the Agility token, because if Bryson wants to stop it, he probably has to give me 2 cards here. Or if he has a D-React in hand, I guess he could give me Crater Fist and Civic Steps. But him giving me Civic Steps gives me a Quicken token, which is technically just a better Agility token. Why did Drew's command not work, but Trent's did? Dude, I swear, Stream Elements is just, like, mocking me today. Dude, it's still not doing it. It's still not doing it. Yo, Scowling with the raid of 9. Dude, thank you, man. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate you guys being here. Dude, how was your stream, man? Tell me about it. I was like, you excited to watch some draft here in a little bit? Hey, underscore, what's up, dude? Haven't seen you in a minute, brother. You been doing okay?
Go. You love to see.
All right, so we get an agility. And thankfully, we have all of our armor here to like hang on to whatever Bryson does. Oh, this hand's looking pretty good. Yo, Bruised Flames, not Burst Flames, Bruised Flames. I read that correctly. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate it very much. Tell me a little bit about yourself. What's your name? Why got you into Flesh and Blood? And what are your favorite hot dog toppings? Those are the 3 questions we ask everybody. He said it's simply because I'm better than him. Okay, so Terra Sunder does not give Command and Conquer +1 and Dominate. Because Command and Conquer is a generic action. And Terra Sunder... So you could swing your hammer if you wanted, which would be for 7 Dominate. And then Arsenal your Command and Conquer and try to set up for your Pummel next turn.
Yeah.
You could hit you if you wanted to and do that, because I think that's a better play.
Well, I shouldn't have ever done the Terra Sunder.
Oh, we'll start the turnover. Do you want me to start the turnover for you?
Yeah, if you don't care.
Yeah, absolutely, man. If you'd rather do that, that's perfectly fine. So Dynamos just gives +1 value on all your weapon Gilligan cards, which do you have enough? You do have enough, so I think it's worth it, even if you have attacks. So, I mean, Don't you lose the value though, Gabber, over the course of the game because you're not giving up? Because you're not you're giving up the second attack to be able to throw. You have to throw the second dagger instead of your attack, right? Like I feel like that makes it just a little bit worse. Unless I'm crazy. Oh, dude, I hate being stuck at work, man, and not being able to like play Flesh and Blood, dude. That's the worst. I hate that feeling. I hate that feeling more than anything, man. Let's go Scowling with a Hydrate. God knows everybody's tried to hydrate me to death today. So this is actually a pretty good turn for us here. We can. Yeah, I just happened to draw that at the right time. And it actually gets to deal a damage to you, which is pretty nice.
That block 6 is so brutal.
It's really good, dude. I'm glad your stream went well, man. Yeah, no, it's been a good stream, man. It's been a good stream. I'm really having a good time today. Olympia is a lot of fun. Time to walk the dog and have dinner. I was like, dude, it's hours ahead of you. How you are hours ahead of me time wise, man. So I know you always walk your dog after you stream, man. Well, thanks for the raid, dude, and I appreciate you coming by. But I completely get that. I'm actually really excited to watch some of the calling today. Watch draft, kind of prepare for Hartford a little bit. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So let's play cash in. Been Flesh since it came to the States. His name is Josh. And Hot Dog has to be ketchup. Hey, just the ketchup, man. I like it, dude. I appreciate the simplicity of that. The simplicity of that is always nice. So the extra resource here actually allows us to play our Hold'em card. So we have Go again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack with Hot Streak. Since we have Go again, this is just 2 Go again. And Bryson can decide if he wants to block with a card from hand. Well, dude, Josh, welcome to Flesh and Blood, man. I was like, if you've been playing since it came to the States, you've been playing for a hot minute, dude. You've been playing for a hot minute. But I started playing in 2022, man, and I have fallen in love with the game ever since. And I really enjoy playing Flesh and Blood, man. It's my favorite TCG I've ever played by far. I mean, I agree that like Gabber, so Blade Runner is in the deck for the turns when I value swinging the weapon over the turns that I would rather swing the attack. Blade Runner is a 3-block that gives me the option to play both of my sword attacks, or it gives me the option. Yeah, we're gonna wager here. So this is for 8. If you let this hit you, I get a Vigor token and a gold token, and if you block it, you get a Vigor token.
Which gives me Go again.
That's the resource. Vigor is the resource.
Really just don't want to take 8.
It's tough. Like you really have to decide like when you want to when to block and when not to block. It can be tough at certain times. I get it. I'd say it goes me, Zach, then you. Actually, it's you and then Zach. So in the list of coolness here, Trent, it's Trent, Drew, then me. You know what? Honestly, man, I'm okay with just being third. Even if there's only 3 people on the list. Listen, I'm down with that. I can live with that. Okay. We don't have a resource to make a Vigor token here, so we're not gonna have double Vigor tokens. Sag. Well, that's not very nice.
This is good against you, right? Because I feel like you've just done nothing but play.
Yes, it is very good. I play very few attacks. Wait. Yeah, no, I have to choose War because I want to attack with my weapons here. I mean, yeah, we're gonna have to do this here. We're gonna have to do this here.
That's disappointing.
So Gaver, I'm not going to sit here and say that Bolters is just definitely better than Dynamos. Today is like more about like trying different things in the list. I've tried a few different things in the Olympia list, and honestly, like I really did like Dynamos. Being able to block a whole bunch over the course of multiple turns is insane, and there's a lot of value there. And I do really enjoy that. So like I'm definitely not saying you're wrong. I'm just giving you my thoughts on why I wanted to try Refraction Bolters over Dynamos, and I'm trying to play more attack actions. So definitely not saying I'm correct, but just my thought process there so far. This set is Welcome to Wraith 2.0, basically. Oh, dude, I actually really agree with that. And yeah, Nick, this set does look like an absolute banger. This set is awesome, dude. This set is so much fun. I'm having a great time. But it literally looks like Welcome to Wraith with Wager and Clash. Like, that's what I was saying. So it's hilarious that you said that. Oh, you went to the first ever Nats? Dude, that's really cool. That's really cool that you got to do that. Always choose war. I mean, yeah, like our reactions work even through this, so like it's nice that like our reactions work this way. I guess I could have held on to that, but there's no reason. We'll just throw the saber here, and then if it hits, so this is for 4, Bryson. And if you block with an attack action, it gets +1. And if it hits, because of my chess piece, I can pay 1 and make a vigor token.
Could have blocked some of that. Oops.
No, hit undo if you want to. You want to block some of it?
Yeah, let me block something.
So we're going to have to start the whole turn over, which is fine. Like, it won't take just a second here. No, you're good, man. You're good. No apologies necessary, dude. I would much rather back up and, like, us, like, play through the lines and, like, you get to see the different aspects of the game, for sure. All right, so this is going to be for 4. And now we're at blocks here. For everybody who doesn't know, Bryson is a longtime MTG player, but Bryson just learned how to play Flesh and Blood yesterday, so he's actually picking the game up very quickly. We could like wager a gold here, but I don't think that's correct. I think I'd rather just have the block. We are going to pay 1 to make a vigor, and then we're going to arsenal our sink below, because like if Bryson does have a big hit here, I would much rather have that. Oh, man. Oh, man,
Nope,
this is like really good. It's just like we're so close to just being in a really good spot. And then Bryson does some garbage like that. So we just give up 6 here. I think we have a pretty good hand here. Easy way to get metrics is just to count how many times you double swing in a game and see how it stacks up. Yeah, that's actually like I hadn't thought about it that way, but that's actually like a really good way to like look at how we play this matchup. I actually really like that. So if I use my resource to play edge ahead, play double down breaking a gold token, I can pitch Slice and Dice to come in with Hot Streak, giving myself an opportunity for go again, and if it hits, I can always just like break the bolters and then pitch my Blade Fury to come in with Saber. I think that's the best play we have this turn. The other option is... No, I think that's just the best play we have this turn, right? So let's go edge ahead. We're going to play double down. So Bryson, I'm about to tell you a lot of things because there's a lot going on right here. Okay, so... I'm going to wager this. So this is 8, and it's a keyword called Overpower. And Overpower says that you can't defend with more than 1 action card. So if you have like any attack actions or non-attack actions, you can only block with 1 of them. But if you have 2 sink belows, you can block with both of them. Because those are defense reactions. They're not considered actions. You can also block with your equipment here if you want to. If this hits you, I am going to make 2 agility tokens and 2 gold tokens. Right? That's what it says. Yeah, I'm going to make 2 agility and 2 gold tokens. If you block this out, you get an agility token. Also, my leg piece says that whenever a weapon I control attacks, I may destroy it. And if I do, I can give it go again. So there's always the option that if you let this hit, I'm going to blow my refraction bolters up and give this go again and attack you again with something else. Oh, Nick actually just corrected me. You get 2 agility tokens, which doesn't matter, but
yeah,
double agility is irrelevant. But it is important to.
I think unless I put some amount of aggro on you next turn, I'm just backpedaling constantly. So I kind of think I've got to maintain some resources in order to actually be able to put a meaningful attack.
I mean, that's fair.
Next turn.
I mean, I am up quite a bit, like, and I have like all the tempo right now, so like it's definitely
for the sake of preserving some of my life total, I think I'm going to block some. But
so I think with the Quicken token, well, I get an agility and a Quicken token, so boo on Bryson for blocking intelligently. Wait, why does this have go again? Oh, he blocked with an attack action, so it gets go again.
I didn't have a lot of choice there.
No, it's fair. Like, a lot of your deck is attack action, so I don't have to blow up bolters here, which is really nice. And then I can actually just attack for 2. Hey, what's up, Steven? I'm not gonna lie, Olympia is a lot of fun. Like, he does some pretty cool stuff, but like, I think there's a lot to be figured out. We've actually kind of been like discussing the like value of like certain cards. Like we were talking about Valiant Dynamos a minute ago over like Refraction Bolters. Wow, this hand's insane. That is a really good card though. So even if I give you every piece of equipment and my sink below, I can't stop it here, so I have to give you multiple cards. So if I give you Hit and Run, Sink Below, and the headpiece, I get to block 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, take 3, go to 25, and then my hand is play Double Down again, break a gold token, play Hold'em, 2 resources floating, come in with Hot Streak. I'm sorry, come in with Centauri Saber, and then throw the Hot Streak afterwards. So that's definitely our play. We're going to block 4. And then I'm going to play Sink Below, and I'm not going to sink anything. But yeah, Olympia feels really dumb. Like, and I think Drew's right. Like, Dynamos are probably, like, I haven't played against a Ninja yet, but, like, I could see Dynamos being, like, actually insane into Ninja. Also, we won a game off of Up the Ante earlier, which is really cool. You can ask Trent about it. Okay, so this is 8 overpower with Go Again, and if it hits you, you get 2 Vigor tokens, which is, or I'm sorry, if it does not hit you, you get 2 Vigor tokens, which are the resource ones. And if it does hit you, I get 2 Vigor tokens and 2 gold tokens.
I'm trying to think about what I'm going to do on my turn.
Oh, you're good, man. Drew literally said, how good is Up the Ante, Trent? Drew's such a troll. I absolutely love it.
If it doesn't hit me, I get 2 resource tokens. Is that what you said?
If it does not hit you, you get 2 resource tokens. Yes, that's correct.
But, okay.
But
you have no more cards in your hand?
Yeah, there are no more tricks from me. Like, there is nothing I can do here for my equipment or anything.
So... okay, but I need this card in order to do what I want to do next turn.
He said, bro, you watch it, I'll roll up with Kayo again. Listen, Trent, I've beaten you twice today, which is more than I've beaten you in the past, so I ain't scared of you anymore. You hear that, big fella? I'm not scared of you anymore. Oh. I mean, Gabber, don't get me wrong. Like, the ante play was really cool. That I do agree with you. That's not something that'll ever happen once we get into the format more. Like, once people start to like really figure out the tricks and what's going on, like that kind of stuff won't happen. I very much agree with you. Who said I saw it? I just wanted you to relive the trauma. Oh, man. Just like friendly trash talking stuff between friends is honestly like what I live for. I think we're just going to take 5 here. And cry ourselves to sleep. I mean, it's really not the end of the world, like, because... Am I lagging here? Do I need to F5? Okay, yeah, all right. You can, if you can refresh your screen, there was lag on my end, so it's probably gonna do it to you too, Bryson, where I had to refresh there. So we have extra resources floating here, so we're gonna come in with Hot Streak for 2, because we can't play any of our action cards we have here, but we do have some reactions to make some cool stuff happen. Also, guys, like, just for a minute here, I want to take a moment and just kind of like, this is the highest, like, this is the highest viewer count I've ever had while live streaming. Like, right now, like, it says there's 28 people watching on YouTube and there's 22 people watching on Twitch, which means for the first time in streaming ever, I have crossed 50 viewers at one time. So, like, I know I make a lot of jokes and like we've had a lot of fun today, but like I really appreciate that. Like, you guys being here for that support, like, I mean, that like makes my heart swell, honestly. Like, there are a lot of people who really go out of their way to like hang out with me and like watch me and like, you know, and talk to me and interact with me, and like I just thank you guys. Like, that's absolutely amazing, and it would not be possible without literally every single one of you being here today. So thank you guys. So we can play Quicksilver to draw a card here. We're gonna play Blade Flurry because I'm gonna say it right. And then we're gonna play Up the Ante. Every mode, son.
Having like 0 defense reactions against you is just brutal.
You should have them in the deck. I was like, it's weird you haven't drawn one yet, honestly.
I feel like I've seen like 0.
I was like, you
it's just been like 4 attacks, 4 attacks, 4 attacks.
You had the two Fate for scenes like early, and that's
one
it.
Turn was just
yeah.
Oh gosh, I'm at 4.
So this is for 4. It gets +1 if you block with an attack action. So I was like, you'll probably have to block with 2 cards.
It's like I don't have an option. I'm at 1. Wait.
You can give me your tunic if you wanted to. I mean, I don't know what.
I give you, well,
it might
if
be
I give
better
you
to
2
give me
cards,
2 cards.
I'm doing nothing next turn. If I give you my tunic, I'm doing nothing next turn. I am super dead. I was planning to Spinal Crush next turn off a Boulder Drop with my tunic, but if I give you my tunic, or yeah, gross.
Yeah, this is what Warrior does, and like honestly, man, like this is like I'm playing a hero that like really punish. Like, I'm playing a class, the Warrior class, really punishes new players because you don't know what I'm gonna do, because you just don't know the cards, and I play a lot of cards that like are like, haha, gotcha, like kind of stuff. So it's actually really tough for like newer players to play into this class.
You're not ready for this.
Well, you gonna like pitch a yellow? Why'd you use your tunic? Just cause?
Because I am super dead.
Oh, that's so funny. Oh yeah, we have all these extra resources. I mean, I guess we should just draw a card, right? And see what we got. Slice and dice. And then, yeah, let's wager. Like, we might as well, I guess. Like, Dude, thank you guys for all the kind words. Like really, like I appreciate like everything that like Joe, Trent, like everybody being excited. Like thank you guys. I really appreciate it. That means a lot. Like I guess we're just doing this. I probably should have played or no, he blocked with an attack action, so I don't want to do this. Like trying not to get emotional on stream over here and like trying to focus on what I'm doing. Let's make an agility and a vigor token. Let's crack another gold because we'd rather see something else, I think. That is a really good card to Arsenal. And then we'll come in for 5. Hopefully taking the last 2 cards out of Bryson's hand. Look at Slip out here trying to get everybody to just like, oh, Rouse only blocks for 2. Yeah, sure, we'll make a vigor token. Yeah, man, this is a tough one for you to play into, considering like you don't really know a lot of the warrior cards, and like warrior cards like really just punish new people.
It was just good to play.
Well, dude, I'm glad to play. I'm glad you got to play. Are you playing tomorrow?
That's the plan.
Let's go. I love it. I think we got 11 people right now for tomorrow. I'm pretty pumped. I think tomorrow's gonna be a really good time. Like we're gonna have a lot of fun tomorrow. It's gonna be cool.
Okay, I'll let you play against someone that knows what they're doing.
Oh, okay, man. Well,
We'll see
dude, thanks for playing. I'll yell at you later. Oh, man, I love Bryson. All right, let's see. Yeah, let's go. Troll wants to play one. Let's do it. Dude, let's do it. Troll, you want to hop in the Discord, or do you want to, or you just want to, do you just want to play? I always ask because I know not everybody wants to play on camera. Also, get him, guys. We're proud of you. For playing Bravo, he should get comfortable to throw more hands into blocks without cracking back, only cracking back with hammer. Yeah, no, that's fair. No, I agree, Creasy. This was like literally like his 3rd game lifetime ever playing Flesh and Blood, so like really just trying to like get him into really trying to like just get him into the swing of playing the game. We'll hop in the wait, what do you mean which Discord? Oh, you mean which channel? I'll just hop in table 1. I'll hop in table 1. So I'll be in table 1 and the Discord whenever you want to jump in, man. All right.
Sure.
Oh, hey, what's up, dude?
Alrighty. See.
All right, I'm gonna have to turn you up a little bit. Say something now for me.
Hello. Microphone's not the best.
No worries, man. I have a couple of buddies that I literally have on 200% when we play. Like, I don't know if you've ever watched like when I have Nathaniel on, but like we literally have his mic on 200%, and like people still can't hear him talking. It's kind of crazy. All right, so post a deck link, private game, open format, copy the link. Let's open the table 1 chat. All right, I just sent you the game in the table 1 chat. You are gonna have to forgive me. I'm gonna have to run to the bathroom. These big hydrates are murdering me, dude. I'll be right back and then we'll play, okay? Okay, short break and I'm back. Oh, sorry, troll. I was gone too long, I think.
Oh, you're fine.
What'd you say, buddy?
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay, cool.
Sorry, take a drink of water.
Oh no, you're good, brother. You are good, Chief. All right. What are we missing here? We need an even number. Anybody who hasn't registered yet? Yeah, guys, if you want to play in the Discord tournament tomorrow, like it's gonna be on Talishar. It's completely free to play. There's some pretty cool prizes that I put together. I think it'll be fun. All right, so I think against Kayo, we're gonna do the same thing we did against Trent earlier, and I'm gonna bring in the Sink Belows. And we're going to try to run it that way and see if we can avoid going to 2 this game. I really like... I wonder if this card would be better served as this. Let's try this. We're cutting a 2 block and we're adding in a value card here. We'll try it this way. Not a huge fan of going first. I think we'll just Arsenal and pass here. I did this against Trent and hoped that it would like give me a good hand, and I got rickrolled. So we have to block with 1 card from hand here to like really make anything happen here. Not knowing the value of blocking versus attacking, I know that feeling too well. It feels like not that long ago when I learned how to play Flesh and Blood. Man, what are we looking for here? Let's just sink. And I think let's put... I don't know what we want to put on the bottom here, honestly. This is a really interesting decision. Ooh, he's also playing Barkbone Strapping. Interesting. Let's put this on the bottom. I think we need to... This did not turn out well for us. Man, I think this is just play this, come in with this, and then... I don't know. This is like we could try to like wager something here and try to like really make some like offense happen, but I don't know. Like I think we're better off to like try and set up a more explosive hand to wager with. Okay. He gives us 2 cards and we're going to Arsenal. Well, that's just hateful. And it's for 7. Ew. Let's block 7. I think I like to keep my Arsenal here. Shut up, Taylor. Taylor's always in the chat being like, oh, I still don't know how to play the game. Like... Only person I know that's came in second place at a calling in person. Looks like I'm waiting for 1,000. Slipper, you just waiting to do you just gonna do them both yourself? Oh man. All right, I think this is an okay play. I think we will wager this. If Troll wants to give me 2 cards from hand and beaten trackers, I think that's fine. But got a runner on top, okay. And then there's the resource token. So this is just 8. So let's play Commanding Performance, because I really like this card. Like this card has a lot of value in my opinion. Like really just makes his blocks awkward here. And then we'll go Blade Runner to give go again. Yes, let's create a vigor token because we have one extra resource. Yep, that's correct. And then we'll play Hold'em. And then we'll play Centauri Saber for 8, and we'll wager the Hold'em here. If we win the wager here, we're gonna get another, or I'm sorry, we have we'll get another vigor token and a gold token, which is pretty good here. Like, this seems pretty solid. Does anybody know what time the calling comes on? Is it already on? Like, does anybody know? Like, are they starting it at 3:30 and then like recording it all and then like gonna like do it all later today? Okay, Reckless Swing puts us to 30. And then we will not pay for the Vigor token. So we end up with 2 extra resources and a gold, so we can try to like see what our turn looks like next turn. Okay, Salt and Battery for 7. Or I'm sorry, for 8. Actually, because of the Might token. So now he gets Agility and that. I think this is an okay turn to block 6. Like with the resources, it kind of lets us have like an okay turn off of just blocking 6 and still playing our cards here, which I like. I always like to lean on Hot Streak if I can. 4:15 EST. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, so it's coming up a little bit after 4. Okay. I just completely miscounted my resources, didn't I? Rut-row, Raggy.
You can redo it if you want.
So let's do it this way and then attack like this. I think this is a better option. Does nobody win the clash? Since that's the case?
I think so.
Okay, interesting. It's kind of neat. All right, we'll come in for 2. Joel's going to go to 29. We're going to make a Vigor token and we're going to pass. And we're going to Arsenal. Oh, man, he had it all. Never didn't have it. Oh, did we get a Reckless Swing out there? Oh, you'll love to see that. Take some damage there. I'm like air cooking and eating anything I can air cook and rubbing my chin all the time now. I feel like there's a big message there that I missed from Andrew from like a while. Like, there, like something Andrew and Carly were talking about that I missed there. Oh, no. Well, that's not good for me. And you get to draw an E-Strike?
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
What'd you
I
say?
thought of something. I was thinking about something. I forgot to turn on my trackers just in case.
Oh, do you want the extra action point?
No, not yet. It's fine.
Okay. I think we're just gonna block 9 here. Like Blood Rush and Berserk, we're just gonna try and block everything we can here. Like, oh my god. Well, I think we'll just take 4 here. Play the sink below. We have nothing to sink, but all of our other cards block 3, and we knew this was going to be a crazy explosive turn. Yeah, and then this is going to be for 7. Actually, I guess it could be draw card here. Okay, he did go with draw card. We'll go to 19. And then because of our Vigor token, we can actually still swing. Oh, wait.
I popped trackers into draw card.
Oh my god, the value. Okay, we're gonna go to 14. I lied. Oh, since you're not smoking, you're just air frying foods to cope. I mean, listen, I feel like one is clearly a lot healthier for you, Andrew. So like, I will mail you foods to air fry if that's what has to happen here to keep you from smoking, my friend. I haven't tried to air fry soup yet. This is an interesting choice here. Like, I think this is what we want to do. This would be an insanely good turn to have a Vigor token. Like, if we had a Vigor token, we could literally just do it all here. Can I just do it all anyway? Like, we get to play double down here, and then we get to wage agility with overpower. Like, I mean, it's 10 overpower, which is pretty good. Like, it can be covered up here, but this is not bad. And then we get to arsenal a pretty decent card. Yeah, like this is pretty good. Without a D-React, I don't think Troll can cover this up here. Looks like he just wants the value off of Apex here, which makes a lot of sense. I have a crazy 5 deck you can play against me. Me and some guys have been testing it and working on it. Oh, I'm curious to know what this crazy 5 deck is. I do enjoy a good 5 deck now. I think anybody that knows me knows I enjoy a good 5 deck. I really can't take a whole bunch of damage here. I think we just have to block 3. Or block 6 and take 3, I mean. We're down 11, which is not great. You can freeze dry soup? That's interesting. I did not know that. You already air fried soup. It was just hot? I mean, I guess that's fair. Drew said maybe not with that attitude. You guys are ridiculous. Okay, so if we crack gold and draw blue, we can do it all, right? Because we'll have 1 resource left. We can play this and then we can do this. But if we draw red, we're just going to cry ourselves to sleep. I mean, I guess if we draw red, it's really not the end of the world, right? Because we can play this and then attack with this if we draw red. I mean, we're playing 24 blues. Like, being able to, like, I think we need a turn to get us back into this. Maybe we need to go for this here.
Gotta go for it.
Cry myself to sleep. Well. Yep. No, we're not going to pay 1 to create a Vigor token. And then we're just going to Arsenal. Man, drawing that gold really screwed me right there. That has been very bad for me. Probably also something I should have been aware of. Let's see what's after this to block. God, there's still going to be something after this. I mean, at least there's a pretty hefty chance for something after this. We might just be dead here. I mean, technically not dead. And since we've already seen both Reckless Wings, there's a pretty heavy chance that, like, we're not just going to die to Reckless Wing. Like to keep these, I think. I think that's the 2 cards I want to try and keep if at all possible. Are you making iced coffee in ice cubes? Is that what you're doing, Andrew? And then with 2 more resources, if he has anything, we're probably dead. And we'll block 0 with the refraction bolters. Dude, we just got absolutely dumpstered. Obviously, I was
Kayo
playing
is
Kayo
pretty
wrong.
He's very strong.
I was like, dude, you just absolutely rickrolled me, man. That was like crazy. I don't feel like there was really a turn where I was in the driver's seat ever. Like the early turns were like pretty like we were both like kind of filling out the game those first like few turns. And then you just had the Blood Rush tracker's turn.
Yeah.
And
It's
like
usually all you need to get ahead and
yeah, after that it was just go to sleep. Oh man, that was wild. And I don't even feel like you really needed to block with the flesh bag there when you did. You just did to like make sure that nothing else could happen, I guess. Man.
just to see, because that's what I would do in any other situation too.
Yeah, no, I mean, that makes sense. Like that was, yeah, like Kayo, if this video makes it anywhere, this is a great example of why you should play Kayo. Not why you should play Olympia.
Oh, I think Olympia is going to be pretty good.
I really like Olympia. Like he's really fun. Like I actually think he has a lot to offer. Like it's really just going to be like trying to narrow down like what cards to play. The 2 for 5 with Go Again, if you've drawn a card, I don't know, did not feel that good to me.
Yeah, I think it's more so like the one that costs like 1 resource for 6 damage.
Oh, the 1 for 6 if you've drawn a card?
Pop it in your arsenal and
yeah, that card's probably better in that spot, I imagine. I went with the 2 for 5 with Go Again because I was thinking, how can I swing both daggers and swing this attack?
I definitely do that if I was on like the axe or something, but
oh yeah, it would be really good in the axe, wouldn't it? Yeah, because you could swing that and then throw the axe. That would actually be insanely good there. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm. Well, thanks for the game,
dude. Absolutely, man. I appreciate it. Okay, well, dude, we just got absolutely rickrolled by Troll right there. Like that didn't even feel like a contest. There is something I wanted to ask you guys before I got off today. For everybody who's thinking about playing tomorrow, if we have an odd number tomorrow, and like I'm gonna ask this question before we do a Olympia recap. Would you guys rather me play in the tournament or there be an odd number? Now, if there's an even number, like I'm not even gonna like mess around with playing. But if there's an odd number, would you guys rather me play in the tournament? And if I like happen to win one of the prizes, we'll raffle them out to somebody that played the tournament because I'm not going to keep my own prizes. It's absolute nonsense. Or would you guys rather just somebody get the buy? There's nothing wrong with either answer. I'm just asking because I know that like when I go to tournaments, like I don't really like getting the buy, but when prizes are on the line, sometimes people feel differently about it. I'm cool with Carly playing. Dude, I don't think Carly's ever played Flesh and Blood. I got her to play Magic with me because she really liked Boggles. But I could never get her to play I'd never get her to play Flesh and Blood. She said there was too much like quick mental math. She wasn't a huge fan of it. And I think this is to answer your question from a couple minutes ago, I think that is a slightly changed KO list from what he was working on. But I think that it's like a very similar list to the one he was working on. He just changed it here. Time is the tournament. I might be able to get a few guys to come over to your court and play in it. It's at 2 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Yeah, 2 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. It's CC, pre-heavy hitter CC, and we're gonna play like X rounds and then cut to like, you know, top 4 or top 8 or however many people there are. And we're gonna play out. There's like some mats and some stuff like that. So there's some cool prizes, man. If you got some guys that want to play, you can find the link in the description or for the video to join the Discord. So if you guys want to join later, absolutely. Even if you're not going to play, man, we'd love to have you and your friends in the Discord. We have a really good time in the Discord. It's a lot of fun. I can't have an opinion as I'm not registered. I mean, Slip, you can have an opinion. Like, it's fine. What Drew said, I do really want to see you on full commentary. I mean, dude, I honestly love commentating. Like I love commentating. Like, it's the only... Like, I love playing more than I love commentating, honestly, but, like, I love commentating. It's so much fun. When there's a store in North Carolina that we go to called Out of the Box Games, or Out of the Box Gaming. Great store, by the way. If you guys live in that area, like even within an hour or so, you should definitely go to their ProQuest or their RTN. Absolutely phenomenal store. The two people that own it, Autumn and Zach, they're absolutely they're super nice, unbelievable people. They order pizza that you can buy like as like lunch, so you don't have to go out like for food when you're there. Like absolutely unbelievable store. 12 out of 10. I love them. They're great. But where was I going with that? God, I'm like having a stroke right now. Where I don't remember where I was going with that. I hate when my brain does this. I swear I need to go to the doctor about that. I have some kind of like issues up here when it comes to remembering things. Lord. Oh, dude, let's go. Up your arsenal. Yeah, I played against I know he's playing Azuri. I cannot remember his name to save my life. I want to say Kyle, but I really don't think that's right. He was playing Azuri, dude. He absolutely like battered me. It was terrible. I got off on the back foot, dude, and he just kept punishing me. Like, but yeah. Oh, you caught me commentating. Yeah. Trent's right. So they always like live stream their events at Out of the Box Games, and like if I'm ever not in the top 8 or I drop or anything, I always commentate the games because one, I really enjoy it, and two, Zach says he likes to have somebody talking, so it's a win-win. I love to commentate. It's like sorry, that was my whole point, was that I love to commentate. I know that was a whole like side tangent for nothing there. Have you played Pokemon with guns yet? What kind of question is that? Dylan. Yes, that is his name. Dylan. You're absolutely correct. I played Dylan, and I ended up talking to one of the guys that was on Katsu, I think. Or he was on Fi, I can't remember, and he played against a Katsu. I can't remember. Pal World is the actual name? No, I have not played this game yet. Is it cool? The last game that somebody suggested to me in chat was the finals, and I have to say that game absolutely slaps. 10 out of 10. That game's amazing. We still play that game quite regularly, but oh, it's cool. That's awesome. What is it? Pal World LMAO. I mean, it is funny that the name is Pal World. Arc, but with Pokemon. When you say Arc, what do you mean? Like ARK? Like I'm sorry, I don't know what that means. Like, a lot of the video game lingo I, like, really never got into, which is kind of sad. Because, like, I played a ton of video games growing up. I know you did not just call the R34 from Too Fast, Too Furious a Mustang. That's it. Drew's banned from the chat. There are some things we can't come back from, Drew. Oh, my God. You did not just call one of the most, like... one of the greatest masterpieces of cars in the history of ever, a Mustang. Not that I have a problem with the Mustang, but the R34, bro? Bro, it's even got Paul Walker in it, dude. Good God. Ark was a survival game with dinosaurs? Oh, I've never played that. I honestly feel like... so I played a lot of video games growing up. As a kid, I played Sonic on the Sega. And then when I moved to the PlayStation, I played a lot of Jak and Daxter. I love Jak and Daxter. I played Jak and Daxter for like way more hours than I ever should have. And then I got into like Halo really big when that became a thing. I got like, I didn't get into Call of Duty until I was like in like late middle school, but I started playing I played Call of Duty 4 for a while. And then Modern Warfare 2 was like the first game that I really spent a lot of time on. So I've really been enjoying the new Call of Duty because it's like, it's like really, like, I don't know, it's very nostalgic for me. So like we've been playing a lot of the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 just because I like the old maps and stuff like that. So makes it a lot of fun. I knew that'd trigger you. God, Drew, get out of here. Oh my God, dude. I was like, Drew, bro. Wow. What, Trent? It's got his body in there? No, I don't have any ashes in there if that's where that joke's going. Listen, Paul Walker, man, I cried when Paul Walker died. I loved every Fast and the Furious movie ever. Like, Paul Walker is, like, I love Paul Walker. There were 78 KOs that day 2'd in Limited. Well, that's good to know for Hartford. That's good to keep in mind. I'm going to have to go back and watch a lot of the games. I know Hayden Dale went 7-1. Like, he was crushing it yesterday. In order of highest to lowest that made day 2. Kayo, Kasai, Betsy, Olympia, Reinar, Victor. Interesting. I'm not surprised that Kayo and Kasai are number 1 and 2. I thought Reinar would be higher, if I'm being honest. I figured Olympia would be the lowest number. Oh, posted the pic in the Discord? That's how many people... That's how many people made day 2? Jesus, how many people were there at this calling? Or is that how many people there were playing? I have not said hi to this person. Is that how many people there were playing in the calling? I assume that's what we're going for here. That's how many people there were playing in the calling is what we're talking about here. Reinar needs some of the old stuff to be more viable. I mean, that's fair. I knew the R34 from Initial D. Oh, dude, so I've never actually seen that movie. But I've heard really good things about that movie. Is that movie good? Like, I know it was on Netflix for a while, but I've never actually watched it. Everybody says it's really good, though. I didn't say on the pick, fair enough. I thought there was only, like, 200 people that played yesterday, or, like, 100 people that played yesterday, or something like that. Like, I think there was only, like, 200 people in the calling, so, like, I think that's probably how many people played yesterday, if I had to guess. I think. I don't really know, though, for sure. Okay. Anyway, that's it for the stream today. The calling's coming on here in a couple minutes, and I'm going to be honest, I'm really excited to watch some draft. Oh, excuse me. I'm really excited to see what draft looks like from heavy hitters. Guys, thanks so much for hanging out today. Like, again, I really thank you guys for, like, everybody who was here for the first time I ever hit 50 viewers at one time live. Like, it's really exciting for me. Like, that was, like, a very pumped moment for me, like, really hype. So I really appreciate you guys being here and being a part of that. Like, you guys, I know I've said this 1,000 times and you guys are probably sick of hearing it, but, like, everybody who hangs out in my chat makes streaming so much more fun for me. Like, I really, like, just all the love and all the support I get from you guys, like, I really appreciate it a whole lot. Like, you guys are the best. I cannot say that enough for everybody. And I mean that for, like, literally every person that hangs out. You guys are amazing. I'll be back tomorrow for the tournament. I'll be going live a little bit before the tournament starts. So if you want to jump in on the tournament, hit !Discord. You're more than welcome to join. Even if you're not going to play in the tournament, we'd love to have you in the Discord. Have a good night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.